Evening. You like, pal? Jump and have a quick knock, mate, before... Right, we'll just wait while one or two are getting the chat box and... Yeah, it's only 10 to. Just let them get warmed up. Hello, Paul. Good evening. Let us know if we're clear. We all should be well. Got a few circles on the table at the moment. Yeah, pretty good, Paul. All's well. Be glad when it cools down a little bit. It's really warm tonight. Like the rest of the world. Boiling, melting. We're looking forward to a good match tonight. Chris Grimshaw has been playing some seriously good stuff over the last few weeks. And Luke Pearce back in the action. It's going to be a great game. A little bit exciting. It's £100 race to 13 tonight. Evening, Roger. Missing you tonight, pal. You are in the World Cup of Pool, Roger, on Saturday, so we'll see you here. We have sent happy birthday to Dazzler, yeah, he was in earlier. Like a little kid. Just get Justin's mic on as well. It's myself and Justin in the com box. Liam, we get a piece of paper off Lee and a pen for me, so I can do, like, you know what we do? Floats on one of them sheets will do. Right. Yeah, looking forward. The draw's been done tonight, Roger. The groups are done. Can't remember if Daz has gone now. Daz Sharrock, he's the tournament director for the day. It's his little child, is that one, the World Cup of Pool. It's been going on for years. I've got another announcement to make tonight, which is going to suit you players. Absolutely perfect for you if you're serious about your pool. And Justin just brushing the outside table. Got Luke practicing on the match table. Waiting for Mr. Grimshaw to enter the building. So we would like to think that we could get away on time. Yeah, you got Mark Case and Rhino. Yeah, did you watch the draw, Roger? Yep, it's a fair group. There's been some difficult groups got drawn out as well. All the players are starting to turn up now. So you can get the first cue ball into the circle to win the spot prize tonight. The cue ball lands in that circle, they get a mystery prize. Only joking, we can't get it off the screen. No, I don't want them behind there. It's even better.
Yeah, there's loads. So there's a couple of them behind there.
Last night, the other week, he said there was none. You're in flight.
Playing out. Right, yep. Taking names for the flyer won't start till 7:30. So if you do want to play in the flyer, it's £5 entry. Come up and see me. I'm in the commentary box tonight, guys, hiding, as Daz is having a birthday meal.
Carpet's coming up in middle.
Come in. I'll get them. Did you press that?
E. For a rose.
Oh. In the middle. Change of the shift. Right, most players are getting to the tables to start the matches. So myself and Justin Riley in the commentary box tonight, guys. Chris is Grimshaw is just getting the drink sorted, and we'll be underway as soon as possible. Chris, are you having a quick frame before you start? And that? Well, yeah. You playing Danny? Playing who? Playing Des. Oh, Craig Starkey, table 4. That,
What time is starting? 7?
yeah. He's here now, is Des, isn't he? Right, if I'll need that table out of you after that frame, mate, for me to start the match. So we're just going to let Chris Grimshaw have a quick frame before we got underway. Danny, are you playing it flyer?
Yeah.
Three. Chris loved this game, like we said, and the gays will, the gays, I mean the guys, the Miami gays, will lag for break.
No discrimination at the moment.
Hello. Quality. Absolute quality. Flyer, Justin.
Oh yeah.
I'm not taking money, I'm just putting names, I'll take it out.
Good evening, gals and guys. Hope you're all right this evening.
Gals and guys. Guys.
No, guys.
Yep. Interesting game, Justin, this one. Luke, good player, he's dangerous, and Chris is up in his game. He's moved up category, and he isn't shying any players at the moment in this cup. He's improving.
Well, the last game that Chris wasn't happy with, he wasn't happy at all. He wasn't playing well. So we'll see how Chris is playing.
Beautiful take.
Yeah,
Me.
he was very upset, was Chris, with his performance.
All against?
It was his last stream.
His last stream he played really well. He played awesome his last stream.
He lost.
He played
Who am I trying to think?
last time on stream he really played well.
I'm sure it was Chris. Can't remember now.
Are you playing it flyer, aren't you? You got a
Might be.
£5-pounder?
Might have been a few weeks ago now. Might be a month ago.
Some interesting games on the outside tables as well tonight. Yeah, pal.
Yeah, you can see the score scrolling across just below the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
And if there's a break, we'll pop up the big scoreboard, as it were. Yeah, it was against a Cat 4 player as well. I can't remember who it was. It might have been a month ago, that, because I'm a couple of weeks.
I'm not 100% sure myself, but it were only a couple of weeks ago, he were on stream. Josh Garrett, 11-2. What are you saying? He had about 4 or 5 bread dishes. Played, potted his boots off.
Oh, sorry, it was AD. Sorry to bring up bad memories, pal. Yeah, sorry, it was AD.
Oh, AD Dixon.
Yeah, sorry. Oops. You just keep playing like that on Saturday, mate. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, AD Dixon lost to
Yeah.
Ricky Jones.
It's my memory. I'm getting
Just
old.
thinks for attention, does AD. He's after the 5k.
That's a nice photo.
Yeah, Ricky played okay. AD missed a few balls that night. For what he normally does when he gets in destroy mode, but he was just missing the beat.
Is that your orange juice?
Yeah.
You're on orange.
Yeah, I'm having a month off the beer.
Why don't you do February? Shortest month. Do it on a leap year.
I'm thinking like we're not being rehab in February.
You're taking this Saturday match far too serious, Andy.
I did it for Nottingham last week and I enjoyed it, so
Yeah, well done.
yeah.
Proved it, didn't it?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna.
You seemed very cagey. You were watching it and you were like very cagey. You didn't seem confident.
I'm not confident about it, but I was just like making sure, basically.
Yeah?
It's normally I fly around, and I just thought I'd change it and change one or two things with the queue action as well, like
Right.
having the queue shorter. And I kept to it all day and it worked.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. You didn't miss much.
You know, so
Yeah,
but
just didn't seem your normal game. You know, we were watching it and it was sort of
No.
like, well, if it was on table 6 at White Rose, these
They'd
would
be gone.
have been gone.
yeah, I think because it was short frames, races to 5's pretty
Yeah,
quick.
definitely.
And the quality of player, you've got to be, you know,
Yes.
making sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What cat is Gus? You can do, mate. Pal, what's your name, is it?
Chris.
Chris. Didn't recognise you? Huh? I didn't even recognise you.
Done me a wig chop since then, that's all.
Yeah, I've had
Wig
it.
chopped.
Gus is fine.
He's alright.
Yeah, Gus is cat fine.
Yeah.
Damien told me as soon as he talks to that, so I'm not going to like that. He's already told me that, so I didn't tell you that.
Meeting, happy days.
Yet again, people can't count. Playing on table 6, I'll do table 5.
You're having a beer tomorrow, Aidy. I hope you enjoy it, pal.
There might be 3 and 4 actually. What are we using for the flyer? How many tables have we
2
got?
and 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah. I think the players are ready to lag for the break.
3.
That might have just happened.
Chris has got one the lag then.
The players, is that you won the lag there, Chris? Right, Chris has won the lag. So it's a race of 13 for 100 squids.
If it had just pressed the button that says lag winner, then we'd have known over here
he
and
not
you
pressed
guys
it
at
yet?
home.
Has he not pressed it yet? He will do.
I think you should have 10 pints at 10 o'clock in the morning, Eric, with Andy. And then carry on drinking and have a shot for every black that you pop.
Expect his number 1 fan tonight with him as Justin.
He's not my biggest fan
Blowing
though.
no,
He's not my biggest fan.
Nice one. No vodka, Aidy. Doctor's orders, mate. Right, here we go. Big break from Chris.
Who's your doctor, Shelley?
Yeah. It's dry. This is just the
Well,
start
that
Luke
re-
wanted so he can get into...
that red passes in the top left, doesn't it?
Pretty tight.
I think it goes.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
it does look tight.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't. I've just had my head pop round.
Cheers, Bob. Yeah. Be happy if it sticks at 8, won't it? Make it easier.
There we go. So,
There's Danny to pay. Oh, Justin to pay.
yeah.
Oh, just you and Danny there.
I've got 5. I think I've got 5.
That's really right.
So, 50 quid a man, 100 quid pop.
Keeps it interesting, doesn't it?
Chrissy just said, I'm on stream again, am I on demand? Are people asking for me to watch me on the stream? I said, no, it's just how it works.
You just put colours on.
We've got 2 mice now.
Oh, right. Oh, happy days. So just a containing safety there from Luke.
Nothing wrong with that. I think he stopped the skill shot as well, so
It
it's,
does, yeah. It's a bit congested on the left-hand side of the table, so it's just making sure. This is what we've just been talking about. Same way as, like it's important how you set off in these matches. This is a bit longer race than I played a weekend. but
race to 13.
it does unnerve you when you're playing short races and when you're playing.
What
early
a shot
frames.
that is. That is slightly unlucky, that. Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, it's
Shipping in there,
it
but
would have been nice, wouldn't it?
thought that just dropped in. Yeah, I think race to 5 on a Masters is a bit short
It's
pace.
what
and
it is,
Liverpool-
even when you go at World Championships, when you play at the actual Worlds in
Oh,
the
is-
Masters, it's race to 5,
Even in the final.
race to 6.
So, oh, right, okay. Is that because you old boys take so long?
You're not set up. Can you do that, Justin? Just got what?
Have you pressed start match? No. And then, oh, sorry, right. Press start match, and then press table 4. Just asking. Someone that's never used the IT equipment before.
The names are there now. Don't know what to really expect in this game. I would have thought it would have been a quick fire game, this.
Well, neither of them, I don't think, are safety players, are they?
No, they're not hanging around.
But I think fair play to Chris. He has stepped up to the plate here because it's probably his toughest game on the stream against Luke.
Yeah. Do you know what I think? I think it'll be close. I think they'll both be in double figures.
Go on, let's have a prediction. I'd say 13-9.
Well, you would say 13, wouldn't you? But who to? Yeah, but who? I'll just 13-9.
I think.
Well, I'm going to go double figures, 13-10.
Yeah, I'd say.
I think they're both going to be in double figures.
Luke on paper, but we're on a base. So.
Well, Luke, there's got to be because he's higher category, isn't he? So.
Yeah, and he's an experienced county player as well. So.
Well,
For that
see.
reason only. He's missed the double.
He's not an experienced doubler.
He ain't, but he plays the game. You know, like, look, he's tied this game up. I mean, Chris needs a good skill shot here. Or off the back rail, not the yellow out.
There we go. He's got it.
Played it well. Now then, if he plays this up the rail and the yellow on the right-hand side of the table, does it pass the red in the bottom right?
I don't know if it passes, but if he plays it gently, he'll definitely take the pocket. Yeah.
Buys him a bit of time.
I think that's what he's looking at.
Certainly is. And if it does go, he's got a big chance.
The only problem is if he doesn't get the pocket or pot it. In fact, if he pots it, where's his next shot?
Well, I'm pretty sure them two yellows might pass in the bottom left.
I don't think it does. I think the red
The
and
top
the yellow.
one definitely does. The middle three of the three yellows definitely goes.
Yeah, the top one. The left of the three. Yeah. I think it'll just take the pocket, but see, he hasn't. That's the problem with that. He's played it too hard. He has.
He played it far too hard. So this is a big chance for Luke.
You've either got to go for the pot, haven't you? So you hit it a bit harder and come off the cushion and knock it in.
If it didn't go,
or you play, or you play it to take the pocket. Oh, where's it going here? Oh,
Yeah, it's
no, the way that he was queuing it up, I thought he was going to load to top and smack it around three rails. And I'm like, whoa.
It's a bit of an elementary finish this for Luke.
Yeah. It's just the way that he was queuing it. It just, if you notice, a lot of people still have that massive queue, and then they'll go tap. It's just to wind up the.
Gus, you're in, mate, yeah? You're both in. Just want it's paid for. Who paid it?
Yes.
Danny, you got a five on? Just getting the plate money in. I can get the plate drawn. It's all right, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
So we go as predicted. 1 up to Luke. Commentator's curse. No, not this time.
Should be playing on tables 2 and 3. What time do we pay? Oh, look, I have to wait till half 7, so they pay for the tables till half 7. We can do a draw, can't we?
Yeah.
Josh, pick us two numbers, 1 to 8.
If he said 2 and 8, I'm not going to be very.
Josh, pick us two numbers, 1 to 8. 3 and 5. Interesting.
Draws are going well for me. Yeah. Not the way that I'm queuing at the moment.
Sarah, do you want to pick us two numbers? You know, two numbers, but not 3 and 5. 1 to 8, but not 3 and 5. 6 and 1. See, pick yourself and book. Yeah.
Which book?
Paul.
Paul book.
Book. Lad who sat in my bald head there. Sat down. Gus, pick a number, please. What have we got left? 2, 4. Gus, 2, 4, 7 and 8. Two numbers. 2 and 4, Arby and Anton.
Ooh, big break here. Fancy the yellows.
So it's Gus and Chris.
It's taken reds, which I'm very surprised.
Somebody paid it for you. Who paid it?
It was
Anton.
Anton.
Anton
Yeah.
paid it.
I'm very surprised he took reds here, but he's got away
Straight
with
in
it.
to open them up as well.
But every yellow went, and And I didn't get why he went reds. You know, just because of that. But I mean, it's worked out. Well, has it worked out? Yeah, it's got top one on there.
I
But
just missed the break there, so I didn't see. But you might have to take the top one out here on the top left.
yeah, it's the only shot he's got.
Everything goes then.
Yeah, didn't you say every yellow went, but every red didn't? He's had
It's
to
a cute
develop
ball.
it, but
You might get a
nah,
nice
it's fine.
bounce. Oh, hasn't been too kind.
He's gonna have to come back round again. Oh no, he doesn't actually. He can just drop this in. But he needs to get on that red, doesn't he, in between the two yellows on the right hand
Yeah,
side.
I think it's dangerous to trace it round. He might have to screw it off the top rail.
That's what he's doing. Watch it. There we go.
Bit under it, but
Very
he's
under
got
hit.
a big bounce
Very
in as
under hit.
well.
The side didn't take in there. I think he tried to put a bit side on just to kick it off the
Yeah,
top.
just a
But
bit tentative in the shot, wasn't he? 2 and 3. Was on 3.
just having a knock, so just pick the black up by his hand and put it in middle of turn.
Tables 2 and 3, are they rolled down or? Eh?
Yeah, but we haven't started
Yeah,
yet.
but table 2 they're not in
Oh,
it.
that's unlucky. That's unlucky.
No, they brought the balls back. Whoever came for table tonight.
Eh?
Whoever were on.
They've been on it about an hour.
No, they haven't.
They have?
Table 2 was.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Table 2. It's 20 past.
7, sorry.
Right, so they need to come off at 7:30.
And
Yeah.
then
Half 7.
Table 3, they paid for table. And then
oh, that hasn't turned out nice.
They're both in flyer.
I don't know if I can screw it off.
Table 3, they're both in the flyer.
they're playing for now. Right, so you should read it down.
Well, it doesn't matter now because we're like 10 minutes away from starting, but I'm going to put a game on table 3. Right, if we can start the game, the flyer, the first game on table 3 is Danny Smith and Justin Riley. Justin Riley, Danny Smith, table 3. Best of 5, guys.
Table 3, race to 3. All with trees. I think there'll be a lot of losers, Paul. It won't
Yeah,
be just one.
well done, Paul. And could you explain to me how did you come to that conclusion?
Oh, this is a big shot.
In as many words.
Has he been unlucky again? He has. He has. He's snookered himself again.
Oh, Luke.
It was a hard shot, to be fair.
He's been a little bit unfortunate there, hasn't he? But this is what Chris wants to get settled in.
It is. Right. I will catch you all shortly.
Yep, Justin's leaving us for a short while. Mansha, looking at the draw, he's got a good draw tonight. Could be a long night for me in the com box. He's lost his cue, so he'll not be getting far. I know exactly what you're thinking, Paul. You just thought it was a 50-50 match, didn't you? And the odds are perfect. Which one? Oh, nice one, yeah. Right. Just a quick announcement, guys, that we will be starting the Monday Night Singles League 2 weeks on Monday. So there will be a post going on the Action Night page. But there's already quite a few names down there, so we'll be capping it at 20 players. And that will start 2 weeks on Monday, and obviously on Monday nights, and all the details will be posted up on there. So I've got some work to do here, Chris. But that, if you can get a yellow inside the red and just fetch the red off the bottom right corner pocket, it gives him a good chance. Oh, he's on the right. He's obviously got. Oh, must have had 2 shots. I missed that.
When you got to 7-0, I told people 7-0 now. I'm not playing for money. The table had all day back. I took a 2-foot shot Sunday night. You know, I went to bed Sunday night. Woke up at 10 to 6. Went downstairs. And we're up on the floor. Just said, go something. Big Joe. I noticed it. Straight out the table. And no one seems to know who's done it. But halfway through the game, we stopped playing money. No. You mean JP got to say, look, JP, take a shot. We'll sort it. We'll play against some time, but I'm not playing money this. When it or 5-2 up against him, we looked. We played for 250. Yeah. 5-2 against him. Stable with that bars.
Just dropped the wrong side here of the black. I don't even know if he's got a double, but this is a mighty thin clip, is this? I think it might. He's going to go for the double, I think, just after the knuckle. Oh, it clipped in easy. Hollywood. That's where we're playing, Hollywood. Yeah, so like I said, just announced there, on 2 weeks on Monday, we will be starting our Monday Night Singles League. 20 players, 2 divisions, a Premier Division and a First Division. It'll be £7 a week per player. The matches, the tables will be available between 6 and 11. The times will go up when you're scheduled to play your matches, and the league will be updated on a weekly basis. It's a cash singles league. I've already got quite a few players' names in there, so I'll post it all up tomorrow. I'll fetch you up to date, and basically it'll be the first 20 players to commit, and I will try and keep it to similar of abilities.
No. This was flashy. I played on a Friday night. You were there.
Luke,
What's going on?
what's going on? Just Luke forgot to update his score now. He's just rattled the red. It's a big red as well. Other week, you didn't see Chris miss. He's missed more balls in his first few frames than he did nearly in the entire night in his last TV appearance. So Luke will be taking the reds. And that puts the pressure back on Chris again. Yes, Roger, if you're in that list, pal, I'm sure you are. And you're more than welcome, Roger. Nice to see you, because I've seen a little bit of posts that you might not be playing again, which would be a travesty. You're part of the fixtures and fittings, my friend. We need you here. It'd be a great Monday night, good atmosphere. And like I say, it's £7 per player. £5 goes into the pot. And £2 is towards the tables, but the players can get the tables obviously for your match, and then if there's any free tables between 6 and 11, you are entitled to play, and it only costs you £2, so that's a great deal. You could actually be playing for 4 or 5 hours for £2. It's Blackball Rules. Like I say, I will update the post tomorrow. And once that's updated, like you say, Damien, you'll see everything on there. It's partly done. We've already got quite a lot of players in, but we're going to cap it at 20 players. And if there's any superstars in there, and I might have to take them out, because I do want to keep it similar ability. It's the fairest way to do it. We don't want anybody in there just running away with the league. Yeah, this is a must take out, I think, for Chris. Good few viewers in the chat tonight. Don't forget, this Saturday it's the World Cup of Pool. 48 runners. The draw was done tonight, the groups. Like Dash Cherokee will also update on the Action Night page what time you're playing. The doors open at 10 o'clock. The first match is going at 11 o'clock. And I think the second session is 12:30. But once you see where you are, do be on time, guys. It's going to be a long day, but a fantastic day. When we get to the knockout stage, we might do it in-house Calcutta for the 32 players, and also we might do a secondary Calcutta for the 16 plate players to add some more incentive and a cash injection into it. There's added money in the plate, so it'll be a fantastic day's pool. Awesome cold food available all day. So pop in if you're not playing, pop in, come and watch some cracking action. And he's soured there, and it's very uncharacteristic of Chris. Doesn't want a big bounce here. Doesn't want a big bounce. And guess what he got? A rapid. Does it clip back? Ace as well with the cue ball. A little bit of a drag on this, but the cue ball's going to be bouncing everywhere. Missed the pot, and the cue ball could be in the drink. This is a pressure shot for Chris. Should he hang this one, it's a drop in for Luke. So 100% focus on the pot. Oh, he's played it well. So can he get on the score sheet? Just a little bit hard, but playing to Chris's ability. The crowd are willing him over the line. He's missed it. Too tentative there. And that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign for Chris. That's going to make Luke's confidence grow. It was a pretty straightforward black. And the pressure mounts. It's like playing in a pressure cooker. And there's a few slow cookers in here. Will he take it on, or will he play good white? Played the good white. He'll be delighted with that. And I feel that Chris can only do the same. Table 2 in the flyer, Sarah Marwood and Buck. Buck and Sarah Marwood, table 2, best of 5. It's drawn, done. Should have messaged us.
Andy, you need some aircon in this building.
Need some air, mate. It is, isn't it? Got one here. Well, this frame's a little bit scrappy. Oh, he's doubled it and he didn't want it. Needs a good save now. I think he'll just play this to the side rail, but he doesn't want to push it too far up and leave a free double. But he has no other shot. I can't see him taking the double on into the top pocket. Just flick off it and leave it on the side rail. Oh, what's he doing? Is he going to take? He's going to be brave. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a fantastic shot. Fantastic shot. Beach, beautiful, tremendous, awesome, outstanding shot. The pressure's on Chris. Now he needs to play something special. I think he's got to go for the double. Oh, he could go anywhere that. He's got to hope he's lucky and he's going to leave a shot. Didn't get close to the double, and it looks like Mr. Grimshaw is under the cosh for now. So we just drop this into the left centre. And he's got there. That's 3-0 Luke Pearce. Ryan, can we fuck cash poker Saturday?
I can't play in. What is it?
We want to see you play.
You want to see me play?
Yeah, we're hearing good reports. Sorry about the language there.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you want to play?
Andy, what is it? First to what?
Best of 5, first to 3.
What time does it start anyway?
From 3 o'clock, but it'll be going on all day. I'm also.
I'm down for a comp, so I might be a bit tipsy.
Yeah. Are you playing? You playing on thingy? Yeah, you'll be about, won't you? Yeah, but in between and things like.
Drinking all day. So.
Oh, but you can jump, Cash. You can jump in and out whenever you want. So basically, if you've got an hour to kill between matches,
We'll see.
setting poker table will be set up downstairs, so it's.
Might do a bit of dealing.
Not in this club, you won't. The players who was interested in the Monday night singles is somewhere on the Action Night page. I didn't pin the post because the Action Night Money Match TV is pinned. But if you scroll around on the Action Night page on Facebook, it is there. And obviously, like, it will be updated from Friday, yeah, possibly tomorrow, and all the details will get updated as well, Paul. So just go on Facebook, and it's on the Action Night Money Match TV page, and just scroll through my posts, and it is there. It tells you a little bit about it, all the format, how many matches you'll be playing, how many frames you'll be playing. It'll all be updated tomorrow. Colours off here as well, aren't they? So he's working his way around. He's got a good angle here, but he's got a couple of bunkers there with the yellows in the centre of the table. He doesn't want to drop in one of those. Be nice just to kiss the first yellow, I think. Oh, he's gone. He could have watched a cue ball as well. He's missed the red. Would have been okay as well. I think you're going to have to see a nice skill shot here from Luke, or he might pot and just hide behind the yellow on the top of the table. He has options. He could actually just glance off this yellow and drop behind it if he wanted to, but I think with him potting it, he's guaranteed to get behind it. He'll flick off it. Oh, he's deep screwing. He might be screwing back into the red here. Brave shot. He needs a good kiss on the yellow. No, he hasn't got it. So the match is underway, and we've got the scrolling text. We'll fetch the outside scores here. It's not updated on the outside tables at the moment. Hot and humid night tonight. tough conditions to play, but it's same everywhere. The tables have updated now on the outside tables. There you can see it. Now then he's just got to pick his way around this nicely. It's not easy. It'd be using, if you can get a good angle, the one on the centre pocket is tempting to play a skill shot off that one. He's fighting the pace of the table at the moment, is Luke. Yep, he's played the right shot there. And if he can play this, screw back and get towards the baulk line on the right hand side of the table, it's a natural angle then to clip the one in the centre and play the skill shot at the same time. So he wants the cue ball roundabout on the baulk line where his hand is. Oh, he's gone the other way. It's a bit. I wouldn't have played that. It was guaranteed if he dragged back. Guaranteed an angle. So a bit of a schoolboy there from Luke. He'll watch that one back and think, what have I done? But he's got a chance off the top cushion, but he needs a little bit. Oh, he's took his eye off it. Had a lash at it. And now then, does the red pot over the corner pocket. The yellow, is it covering it? Takes the red out the top. And it could be 2 drop-ins for Christopher. Played the first shot okay. He can't see enough of it. He's got to screw it back about 6 inch. That'll do, Luke, that'll do. Just what the doctor ordered to get him on the score sheet. Take your time. He's in. He's got it in the net. He'll feel a lot better in himself now. It's a little bit warm. So it's 3-1 to 13. There's the scores on the outside tables, guys. If you want to see the updates on the matches on the outside tables. Got any questions in the chat box or you want to get involved with us on Action Night, fire them away at us and we'll get you in there. You know, we've got the times of the frames on there. 6 minutes, 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 7 minutes. So a few long frames in there, to be fair, for these two. Another little feature we've got here at the White Rose. We've got the odds, the betting odds. We've got the frame times. The stars represent how many frames the players have won in a row. So cracking scoreboard for you. Both players are back and we're underway again. Big break from Chris. He's made a ball this time. Oh, I tell you what. It's a little bit tangled on the top end, and I think the only ball he can put is a yellow into the right centre. I'm not even 100% sure he can get to that. So he might have to play some sort of plant here to make the first one. He might be forced to play the red onto the yellow. It's not a gimme. Oh, he's got it, but he's covered the other yellow up with the red. And he could have put himself in a little bit of bother. I'm not sure if he's got a double. If he hasn't, he might be forced to clip as well. Good luck, mate. That's a clever little enough shot, is that? Got his thinking head on. Oh, you can see the red. If he can, he'll be slung into the other two. He hasn't got the good contact on that one.
We never get the message and say, well, I'm on the way, pal, come on. Traffic's up in nightmare. I took fucking, 5 pictures off Nelly one night.
Josh, can you do a sweep of glasses? There's loads of glasses out.
Go down at work. So we played it with that. Then, I can't let you go without Nelly kicking down to me.
I only realised tonight, I'll be honest.
I think I walked out there at 1:15.
He's made short work of these as Christopher. He's put himself right back in the game if he takes these out. It's a good shot. 3-2. He's back in the mix. Starting to get some confidence going now is Chris Inter. Putting himself back in the match. Didn't want Luke to fire away too early. Just making it. No, they all drew it out. So it's Luke to break. And it's a dry break. Is it a dry break? Have I missed one? It is a dry break. Chris will be going for yellows with the looks of it. Oh, can't make his mind up. Getting the rest out. It's a nice shot from Chris. Didn't want it to go in though, he'd have preferred it to stay over the bottom pocket. He's just landed a bit awkward that there. I don't think he's got a plant there into the bottom left. He needs to develop them. He doesn't want to leave them up. The reds are a little bit messy, so he can just fetch them into play. Just stick the cue ball right on the top of them. Don't leave any sort of easy shot for Luke. Oh, he plays. He's all out here, but that's. I tell you what, he's asking the question here. He's not. He's sending a message to Luke. I'm not saying it's the right shot he should have played there, but that cue ball's close. Can he play the yellow onto the red, onto the yellow, a 3-ball plant? Can he play it? Can he see it? I think he's got to play the 3-ball plant. He hasn't got it. He's just tied the red up, but he's also tied the yellow up. So both players are playing very aggressive. A little bit of thinking to do here for Luke. Play it off the yellow probably. Knock the red up as well. Oh, he's missed it. But he's got a second prize.
Toby showed me a couple of days ago, you know Toby Stanley? No, I'm clubbers. It's all grown-up men. It's got the wives and girlfriends without them knowing. And they're all pretty revealing pictures. I think Toby's fucking like, he likes everything. No, Toby showed me, Toby's on it. He showed me. So, let's back up one big one.
Cue ball's close here. Got the dreaded double kiss, but he's still got work to do here. He's going to have to get the white at the back of the yellow and play the plant onto the other yellow at the same time and get them both out in one shot. Doesn't have a lot of choice. He's got to play. You know, it's a little bit gambling a little bit, but he's got to play it. Put the white behind the yellow and play the yellow onto the yellow and develop them. He's seen it. He's just got to execute it. I don't really believe he's got any other shot. He could play the red into him, what's in the what used to be the D, and run the white into the badge yellow on the side rail and open up with the 2 with the red. There is that option. He's got to play this with a little bit of pace. He doesn't want one to stick on the rail. That's not too bad, you know. Still a tricky finish, but just give him a squeak. The top one of the yellows goes in the centre, in the right centre. And now he's got a good chance. He's made something happen here. Does he play it with a little bit of side off the bottom rail and just drop behind the black? Or does he punch into it? Don't know. I tell you, that's a great shot. What a great shot. And all of a sudden, he's back in it. Fantastic finish. Almost. After all that, he's missed the black. Commentator's curse. Justin.
3 really good shots. That last one got me through with 2 apiece. Got a drink, Andy?
No, I'm alright. I'll be alright.
Vodka and Coke?
No, thanks.
On table 3 in the flyer, Harvey and Anton. Anton and Harvey, best of 5. On table 3.
Yeah.
Give me some fun.
So done the draw there, and the player drops out after the draw.
Get away.
No.
Name and shame.
Unbelievable. Yep. Well, the last couple of weeks we've been saying to players, make sure you're available to play in the World Cup of Pool, because the draw's ultra important. We have got a couple of reserves there anyway, so it's not a problem. They'll just first reserve will take that player's spot who dropped out.
We have.
Uh,
Do you think that's due to the draw?
I don't know. I
they
mean,
had, or is it just
for that reason, we
personal?
wasn't going to do the draw live. We was going to keep it till the weekend. But for what it is, he's probably got his own reasons. But it just
The
make
live
it a little bit
stream,
more difficult.
When Andy were doing it, and then Daz has gone to type it up to put it up. I've forgotten who you, but there's a live draw on
Yeah.
it.
So Mark Hayes dropped out with the World Cup of Pool, and Steve Joas has taken his place. He was the first next in reserve in line.
And Steve, you can get in touch.
I'll message Josh now
Yeah,
and tell
get
him.
in touch and I'll pass a message on to him, say that he's playing now. Makes that group a little bit easier, I think.
Yeah.
Good player is Mark. Hope everything's all right, Mark. I know it's a bit easy for us to say that it's dropping out, but I hope there's no problems or anything.
Yep. Hope you're well. Must have his own reasons.
If it's just because you saw the group, then you're an idiot.
Yeah,
But if there's personal, then I hope everything's all right, buddy. Well, just managed to get through on the flyer and the skin in the teeth.
If you just want to update the scores properly on the TV table. Showing 4-2. 3-3, isn't it? Unlucky.
So Andy
No, the
paid
score is 4-2.
big attention there. He's actually, it wasn't Andy's. I think Warren was there, but he followed it in. Just had a nice little laugh there.
Yeah,
That's it.
I actually thought it was 3-3, and he followed through. He says, but literally, he followed
Followed
in.
through, did
He
he?
followed in. Me?
I'll tell you what, Andy. If that was you playing, you'd be going ballistic now.
No, I stay really calm all weekend. I've tell you, I've got a new,
Have you?
new ritual. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to come and watch you at next Masters and heckle you.
I want I'll have my earplugs in.
Have you got earplugs?
No.
Oh, you're just getting old, you can't hear anything.
What was that?
Hang
I
on.
can get the colours on now.
Yeah, come on. I've left you alone. Oh, what a nice shot that is.
Oh, I did it
It's
right
been
until you
unlucky.
turned up.
Well, we'll start chatting, don't we? And so we're
That's
getting
been a
up
strange
here.
match. Chris has done all the work, and he actually followed through with the black. I didn't see that.
Oh, could Chris gone
He could have levelled the match.
sell the scores out? Ah, so they haven't altered the scores on the scoreboard.
No, we thought it was 3-3, but no, it's right. The score's right.
Ah, right. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've just got EPA'd at Blackball.
Oh, God.
It was a good learning curve. This is what I'm going to do to you on Saturday, Andy.
Get in there, son.
Mind you, after watching it Masters, I don't think that's going to work either.
You never know, pal.
I can't get that. You saw that tap break that I did. I couldn't hit it any softer, and they were all open. Oh, Craig Starkey jumping into a lead there, 5-1. All the others pretty close. Yeah, well out there.
If you are feeling hungry, there's toasties on tonight. If you see the bar staff, they can get you sorted out. So we are doing toasties.
You do have to pay for them. They're not just doing them. Toasty on a day like this. Also, salad
just
sandwiches
just
are
already get on
available.
it,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't know bending over a pool table made it so hot.
Let's go. Too much to play, innit?
It's more the queuing action because it just don't feel right.
Well, that's it. It's humid. Too much.
How does that? Oh, it's the blinds, isn't it? That keep just knocking. Sorry for the
Is that like the
judder on
wobble?
the wobble on the stream.
Was it blowing the?
Yeah, it's just. See the cable when it just knocks the cable, it's just wobbling a bit.
He's taking these well as Chris.
He is. He just put Luke in a snooker, and he got out of it. Did Luke? But left him for Chris to
What
take.
cable is it catching?
I think what it's doing, it's knocking the one. Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah, I think it might just be. Don't know. So very good opportunity here. You see,
Yeah,
if you
does he
hadn't
just play into the black and yellow at the same time, hit them together?
I'm
Oh,
very
just want to drop
surprised they
behind
played it like
That's what I said. I'd have played it thinner and run into the black and the yellow.
Yeah. Do you know? I don't think he had to do that. I think he could have just screwed it back and set the red back into the same pocket. It goes in the top though, I think. Just a nice little bit of queuing. Just drop it in, Chris. Just drop it in, a bit like that.
Oh, he's just an
it's
hanger.
rattled.
God, I tell you what, he's getting closer. He's
He
just
is.
making that silly mistake at the end. It wasn't an easy shot, that.
I think Luke just has to miss the black here. Or is he going to take the top, the yellow on the
I think
right
he's got to
first?
take. Well,
Well, he can't, can he? Because then he won't be on the.
he
He's got to
doesn't
take the
have
bottom
to.
one.
He could play the snooker if he wants, but it's an easy snooker to get out of. So
It is.
I think he'll commit.
He's going for the snooker.
Yeah. The black could be
Is
a
it?
stopper.
Is he going for the snooker?
No, he's playing to pot this.
Yeah, that was. Oh, he's had a nice
He's
little
okay.
flick there. Nice little flick. If he'd have hit that full, he'd have had to done a double or something. Your favourite song playing, Andy? Oh, is
My
it?
favourite song.
Yep.
Oh, Luke for a 5-2 lead.
Yeah, shame from Chris there. I just think he played them
Yeah.
two reds a little bit wrong.
The last couple of frames could have been his.
Well, in theory, the frame before was, wasn't it? But
Missed the enough though. I didn't see.
unfortunately,
where
it's
it
that
followed
little
through.
white that gets in the way.
So scores on the outside tables. Matthew Collins and Kev Parker 3 apiece. Declan Bogg
4-4.
4-4 against Trotty.
They're all pretty close, apart from last table, I think.
Yeah. Liam Lees
Yeah, Liam was just saying he had a
3-1 down against Tony.
Yeah, Tony had a breaking dish on his last one.
Craig Starkey 6-1 against Des Parker.
Yeah, I think that was the only one that was a bit. Yeah, Tony's just had a breaking dish apparently on last frame
Yeah.
against Liam.
Craig Starkey, I haven't seen much of his game. I don't know much about him.
He comes in a bit though, doesn't he? Name's what a break that is. Cause
He,
just
he only actually comes in on action night. He, but I say,
yeah, just name seems to keep getting popped up. So dry break there, but not a bad white.
no, there's only one ball to aim at, really, isn't there?
Do you really want reds?
No.
Would he just be tucking up behind this red?
All day long. I'm not telling you, you might get to know me game.
I've watched enough of him, Andy. You're not good enough for this Saturday comp.
I know, thinking of stopping in bed.
Yeah, we're all too young for you, pal. You just stick to Masters.
That's
Stick
me,
to your
good
own
night,
age
God
group.
bless. It's my bedtime.
I can't believe he's taking these on. Well, he's
He
not.
doesn't want it. Yeah.
That's. Well, no, because he's got a red in the middle, hasn't he? It's going to be reds all day. Yeah, a bit of a reckless shot that by
He
Chris.
can proper stitch him up here if he wants.
Yeah, I'll just tap a red in, he's got control on there.
He can go game if he wants, because if there's enough gap off that rail, the red off the rail onto the
Yeah,
yellow.
to knock the red in.
Yeah,
It's just how the other red turns out, isn't it? That's the.
yeah, but he's got back up. You know, he's
Oh.
just fighting the pace. To be fair, I think he might be. He's not playing it.
I just think it was a wrong shot from Chris. There was nothing to go for reds. Because there's no breakout ball for the other one, even if he'd have potted that. So he should have just tapped up, like we said, behind that red.
He's obviously got some sort of plan because he's still going. He doesn't like to play many.
Oh no,
safety
I'm on
shots.
about Chris
Oh,
after
right,
the
yeah.
break. Do you know what I mean? He should have just tapped up. Well, I can't see a problem. He could just knock out.
Well, one.
book.
Yeah. Looks as though I'm playing all the books tonight.
Right on table 2. With Savros and Gus. Gus Savros, table 2.
On
You
Saturday.
worked that hard, that won a fucking first ever.
Sorry about the language.
It's all right. Is it past the water? Oh no, not
And,
quite past the watershed.
I'm not
Another
sure
hour.
what group you're in. The doors open at 10 o'clock, Warren, and play starts at 11, but there's 2 sessions. So if you go on, when Daz Sherrick posts it up, he'll post the groups up on the Action Night page on Facebook, and you'll see if you're in the first session, obviously the play starts at 11. If you're in the second session, play starts at 12:30.
Should have taken a photo of the drawing then, because I knew there'd be loads of questions tonight about who's in who.
Yeah.
And should have taken a photo whilst we're here. Come on, Daz, get it online. Come on.
Yep. I'm
Get your
sure it'll
typing
be,
skills out.
it'll be up and it'll be
Or
on
is it
there
gonna stay in front?
ASAP.
Well, come on now, Chris.
Sitting down me.
No, I don't. There's a little bit of a chance here for you, Chris.
All them outside tables didn't update. There was a thing that come on saying error. I just clicked it off and then they updated.
Oh, fair enough. You love clicking things, don't you?
Clicky click. You do a bingo.
I thought that was blankety
Oh,
blank.
he's sound.
No, it's not in.
You know, just same ringtone.
Oh dear.
Your checkbook and pen.
Just remember, he's not drinking.
I'm not drinking. I'm having a month off.
Well, I say not drinking. He's not drinking alcohol. What's he got a plan with this yellow on the rail?
Well, he can pot this
Is it
and run into the red and knock it out with the.
He's
the red.
opening everything up, and I don't think
Yeah.
he can. I think that yellow's hampering him
Well,
to get into it. You
Yeah,
know.
it looks a little bit sus.
All right, right now.
It's a double. If he needs a double on it, he's got a double. Not at the moment.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because that's a similar shot that he had, but because the black was hampering him in the last frame, he missed it. But he's just got down on
I'd be
the
tempted
second,
to
hasn't
play
he?
the yellow in the top right and come back for the double and play a double and then leave the top one for position on the black.
He's going to position on the black if he leaves it to the last anyway, and
Well,
for
he's
the
going to
double.
break it out the way we said to start with, but you're chancing your arm, and end of the day, when you start kissing into balls, it's in the pool god's hands.
This is where you overhit them, isn't it? You just need to nudge it over the pocket, and if this goes past
not
the
an
middle
easy shot to
pocket,
leave a shot on the yellow.
down the rail.
So he needs a good shot down the rail now. It's not easy.
Oh, he's playing it with side. Why would he play this with side?
That looks good to me.
It doesn't to me, but it's dropped.
Table. Yeah, they'll play it.
Yeah. So 5-3 to Chris.
Good finish.
It was.
Des Parker on table 9 is getting mullered. I'm not sure what category Craig is.
We're talking about Craig Stark.
Craig Stark. I've not really watched his level, to be fair, so I'm not sure what category he's in. And just nip out and give it a talk.
No, you're not allowed. Trapped in now. You can't. All right,
Your
fair
leg's
enough.
getting wetter.
Well, no, do it on Andy's PC and see what happens there. Oh, no, a re-rack. There we go. And the one thing that I hate about a re-rack is you never seem to pot after you've potted the black. If I could find my phones, I would check if Daz is actually updated, but I don't even know where. I've lost 2 phones. It's always good, isn't it? Didn't actually lose my 2 phones, just where I left them, and they were still there. just. Sorry, I'll just get. Just need to squeeze out of the way of Andy's belly.
He's cheeky, isn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't
He has to have a month off the drink just to slim down so he can fit behind for commentary, just so he can fit in the booth. You look thin on that photo though when you had
he? I love that. You should stand that way more often. I thought so. Nasty to me tonight is Justin.
It's always the same. You haven't put colours on.
I wasn't even here.
I went to look for my phones because I lost them though. I was just going to send Daz Sharrock.
A message.
Is he updating them on Facebook or
On
is
my
he updating
page,
them
on
on
the
yours?
Action Night
Right,
page.
okay, so we'll get updated anyway with that. Gandhi looks so grumpy when he's.
Not quite slim there, actually.
It's because pool table's covering your belly, mate.
Anyway, it's been nice knowing Justin. He's been a great member of the Action Night squad. When you leave, can you return your shirt? Oh, you got one?
Yeah. Yeah. No spitting on my coffin, just throw the shirts on top and burn them.
I spit on your shirt.
I like rain when I ain't got to water the grass.
That's it. It's all done for you now. There haven't been too longer games.
They haven't.
5, 7s, 4s. About a quick
It's
one.
average.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's average. I think Blackball on the tour and stuff, they average about 6 to 7 minutes.
Yeah. We've been watching the Wednesday night Premier League. Wednesday nights now.
Do you know I've fallen out with it a little bit?
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I like to watch.
I know because it's a Wednesday and I normally go out Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I preferred it on a Monday.
Yeah, you can watch it back on. Oh, you work on obviously, but it's on again on the morning, isn't it? Usually, 8
Yeah,
o'clock on
depends
the following
depends where I'm
morning.
working, to be fair.
Yeah. But no, I think it's good viewing. I think it's good for pool, that's for sure.
Oh, it's definitely without any shadow of a doubt. I watched a bit the other night when the stop clock decided to pack up. So it was advert after there were like 6 minutes of adverts
Got it.
because they couldn't get the shot clock working.
I didn't know that.
See, it's all automated, isn't it? So they get that a bit like 9-ball American pool. So,
Technology comes back to haunt you.
Yeah, that's it.
He's got a good chance here, there's Luke, hasn't he? He could actually play. I think if he's straight in the bottom corner, he could play this now and run through and take the red into the opposite corner.
I
If
think he
not-
might be leaving that to last, second to last. You know, I think he might be taking these out in the middle
it's
and then
just
doing
about
exactly
getting
what
the
you've
right
said.
It's about getting the right
Ooh,
angle on this
ooh.
one in the bottom
That's
right, and
not
I
good.
don't think he's got it there.
No, he's not happy. He's shaking his head at that.
That's why I thought he should have took the one in the corner when he was first on it.
Yeah,
It's all about fine margins. And
it's
he
a
makes
gift
it.
horse, isn't it? If you're on it, do you take it? I took one out in the flyer and broke off. White were dodgy, but there was the red and black down the rail, and I knew if I popped the red, then they all went. But I missed the one down the rail, so they all went. But not for me. Very surprised.
missed that by a long way.
Very surprised. Well then, Chris.
Oh, he's not a great
5
shot, he's
falls.
killed the red.
Oh, and he has, hasn't he? Where that red is now, would you go for the plant here? Mandy's got a natural angle with the plant to get on this bottom yellow, hasn't he?
I'd definitely be taking the plant on.
Oh, has he got the natural?
Take the plant on.
He's getting onto this bottom because the yellow's going to go towards the bottom rail, isn't it? Sorry, cushion. Towards the bottom cushion. So,
It's dangerous. Is he playing a double and back round?
oh,
he's playing
safety.
It's Grimshaw playing a safety shot. Dangerous safety shot.
He's left him a.
Everybody's melting.
Oh God, I've got nothing left to melt. It is warm. It's very, very warm. See, that's it. He sort of left him a shot, hasn't he? And
Oh,
if
that's
he
a good
gets it,
shot.
is he going to take the bag here, or is
Yeah, I think he's going to. I don't
Or he's
think
gonna
he's
attack?
going to move it. I think he's going to. The angle he's got, he might be able to stump up onto it because it's
I
a
think
tricky
he-
one up the rail on when it's close to
I
the
think he's
knuckle.
going to take it on.
Yeah.
I think
when
he's going to take it up
problem
to
is
the
when it's
top rail.
close to the knuckle, you tend to
Cushion.
it.
He's going to take it up the cushion.
Yeah, I see that, but when it's that close to the knuckle there on the middle bag, you tend to hit the far knuckle.
It's not actually touching.
He's
going attacking, isn't
I
he?
think he might punch it.
He's going attacking. He's missed it.
Yeah.
Depend if it's on the. Oh no, I can't from there.
I think the black's stopping a double as well.
He's looking at it. And
I think it's a bit of
I don't know if the red's just on the corner of the knuckle though, because that changes everything, doesn't it? You see people go for doubles when it's on the
I
corner.
think he's
and
going to hit the yellow yet.
Tell me what.
Yeah, he didn't quite have the angle.
Now then, Christopher. We're all
Do you want a fresh
oh, I'll tell it.
drink? Get you a fresh drink.
Yeah, I'll have a pack. No, that's all right.
Am I going to get past you like that?
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. I've had to breathe in.
Better off going down the table, so when I've had a drink, I'm like, I don't need to come I get, when you sit there, don't come in.
Oh, he's over at that. Just seems to be that last shot with Chris. It just seems to be either overhitting it, underhitting it, or missing it. Well, I think he's got to go for the middle here. There's no problem with an off. The black's still on its spot, so it goes in all four. Well, it goes in all six, but all four pockets for the pot. Got to go middle here, Chris. Got to go middle. Probably go left. Oh, well. He's over it. Over it. Here's kicking in. Overcut it.
He had the choice. I didn't tell him to go. I put him out all in. He should have thought before he's going to kick one. I'm going to fucking fall.
Don't know if he's going to screw this back for the left centre. Right centre, should I say. Oh, well, he's missed. Oh, it's a clever little shot, to be fair. But he has left easy-ish up and down, and the red's slightly dead. So I think Chris just has to hit this. You might see this with a little bit of pace. Yep. Just so he brings it out. Still left the cut, though. It is about half an inch off the top of that top rail, so it is cuttable. Yeah, good thinking. I don't know if he'd just tap this yellow off the bottom rail and leave the white smack bang in the middle of the bottom cushion. Ask him the question. Can you pot off the bottom rail when it's dead straight? And after looking at his last shot, I think the answer would be no, but excuse me for a second, I've just got to squeeze through whilst the fat boy comes through.
Craig Starkey, 8-1 up. Taking Des Parker to school.
Oh, that's not a good shot. That's not a good shot unless he's
Don't like
covered.
to see matches run away. It's Des's first ever money game, and
How's it? Right,
yeah.
okay. Thank you very much for the pint, Andy. Greatly appreciate it.
You're welcome,
He's
mate.
just really messed up as Chris there. I don't even know what he was thinking. I think he was trying to get behind the black to snooker him, but he could have just left it on the. Oh, he's missed
the
it.
red. He's tried to hold on the black, hasn't he?
I'll tell you what.
Instead of playing up and down, he's tried to pinch it.
He's just missed threes, Luke.
Was it? Good evening, Mr. Frogcans. How are you, sir?
Fish on.
Yeah.
Are you here on Saturday, pal?
It's going to be a hot, long day, Phil.
Is he here, Phil?
Hopefully it's
Is
pulled
he?
him up.
Do you know? Is he? Oh. Right here, Phil.
It's Daz Sharrock's tournament, this one, isn't it? It's,
Yeah, but he can still turn up, can't he?
oh, he can. It's more than welcome.
It's an open house, Andy. You don't
Always.
turning
Yeah,
people
yeah,
away, you
yeah,
know.
Right to us in a minute.
Are you that rich? You don't need
No.
other people.
I need everybody in.
Well, Declan,
5-4,
sorry,
so
Paul Trot's jumped in front there. 7-4. It was 4-4 last time I looked.
Declan, you'd say he's favourite before the start, wouldn't you? But
I
Trotty's
would.
got a table in his house now, and he's had it a good few months, and he's definitely getting stronger. He's in the seminaries, Phil.
8-1 now with Des Parker, Craig Stark here. Is that a race to 9 or 11?
It will be 9 for £50, a £50 pot.
What are you in a seminar for? How to ref pool? It's a big break. There's a yellow down.
Monster.
There's another yellows. It's looking like yellows at the moment. I'm going to say yellows.
He's got the first yellow in the left centre.
Yeah. Doesn't
Match
really
is
have to
over.
worry
Des
about it.
Parker's got beaten 9-1. Don't really need that. Need the tables, do it. I don't need it, so the table 9 balls can come back, can't they? That's on.
Yeah.
Only need the 2.
What's that, an L? Table L?
Yeah.
Is that I thought you got rid of the ones in the lower the lower room.
What table were they on? Oh, table 4, Starkey.
Yeah, they're finished too. Oh, it's not bad for the flyer,
I'm
actually.
going to get them balls back in.
Oh, no, you only need 2.
I think it's the playing. It's been, yeah. Do you want to get us them in? And that's if somebody comes in, they can hire it out. It's finished, isn't it?
Scraping for money again, Andy.
Well, no, 'cause people come in.
I
and they can't
know,
get
I
games.
know. You don't have to explain yourself, Andy. We understand.
Yeah, it's finished.
It's table 4.
Josh, we turn table 4 out.
No, it wouldn't.
Score, Anton. 2-all. Good game, then. So, Des Parker comes to his first money game. Craig Starkey taking it down 9-1. I'll be, Des is a cat. He knows he's played a game tonight that he probably couldn't win. Yeah, sure. I'll give you a piggyback, Kev. We'll straight down M62. What junction is it? How you going, pal? You've been playing some good pool, haven't you? It's not a great shot there. It's a terrible shot, really. Left Luke a big chance. Could have dropped this off 2 rails. Played towards the red between the black and the yellow. Just a little bit under it. I won't come in here too quick. That fan's perfect. Good lad, keep it going, Kevin, lad. So 6-4, Luke. Getting towards the halfway mark. Do that now. Josh, when Liz comes back, there's some more empties than that. So just keep on top of everything. Keep on draping classes. Getting balls off the break is Chris, and he's just not backing it up. 2 reds off the break, and again these look decent. You make sure you turn the lights out on the way out tonight. Yeah. So he's elected Reds as Chris. Yep. It'd be nice to when we get a day off or whatever, Phil, and you're up here, we can come and have a little knock and a chat, mate. Always good to catch up with you, pal. Top bloke. Plenty of time for Mr. Phil Corns. Always there to help you whenever you need him. Like I said, this competition on Saturday, it's not my event, it's Daz Sharrock's event, the World Cup of Pool, which he does. But we have got some nice events coming up, Phil, which I'll be calling on your services as before, like we discussed. So I'll keep you posted. As soon as we get the date secure, I'll let you know. And then obviously you can work around them if possible. So it's a quick game, really, to miss. It's they're not hanging about. Neither of the players are playing safe. It's just sometimes the balls get a bit congested and they don't have a choice. But Chris he's quickened up the tempo, you know. And maybe this is his comfort spot. This might be the way he plays naturally. And he's having a good go at these. He's got to be careful with this because you can't take it for granted on this table. Across the middles. Absolutely plumb. Beautiful finish. So, he's not getting away, Luke. He knows he's in a game. It will be a good day, Phil. 48 plays, it's going to be hot. End of the day, it's same for everywhere. All the pool halls, the pubs and clubs, indoors, anywhere, it's too hot. But in a few weeks' time, or maybe next week, we'll be saying, oh, it's cold. We have to get it while we can. But the conditions aren't ideal for being indoors. But we can't control the sun. Anyway, he's back now, so...
can you stop talking about me now, Andy?
Let's behave.
Well, it's absolutely just peed it down outside.
Yeah.
So it's going to get... So it's, yeah, just watering the plants.
You're still a roof.
Oh, white's just got it. That's unlucky for the white to go in there.
Has he showered?
So it's going to be really muggy now, isn't it?
Yeah. Chris has just took a nice finish out.
Phil, do you know what's really annoying? I'm stood next to an air conditioning machine, but it's just stood next to it. It's not switched on. It's here for Saturday. That's what's really annoying. You're looking at some nice cool air, but we're not getting any under.
No,
Can we just plug it in?
That one?
Yeah.
Not because it needs a pipe to the outside, doesn't it? What drops
Can't we
water
just get an empty pint glass?
out. On the weekend, it's going up there facing, so
Yeah.
like that'll have a nice blow with there. That sounds alright, isn't
At the snooker, if anybody's playing snooker, they'll be nicely cool.
it? Be like, he's away again on yellows here.
Yeah, we'll do with
Yeah, he's done well to keep his head here, as Chris, because he set off terrible for him, didn't he?
I think he's one of those that's a little bit slow starter, is Chris, though. Yeah, it's just stopped here, Kevin. I don't think there was any reason to do that because they both went.
Raining here too, Kev.
It's just stopped, so it's going to be really
Tomorrow you're gonna
muggy
get
and
some
horrible.
big thunderstorms tomorrow.
It has been all. It's been.
Where are you, Phil? Portugal?
When it's sunny everywhere else, it's always raining where you are, pal.
That's a great shot.
No, and oh, I thought white were going. I don't get it.
And I tell you what, he's got to play a couple more good shots as well.
Gosdell, Wigan. Get us a pie, pal.
Wigan. Not wrong with Wigan.
But I don't understand, Andy. His last shot when he tried to go into that yellow, I don't get it because the yellow went. Let's try it again. But this is what Chris seems to do. He gets down to his last couple and then it's...
He could have played
gone.
left a shot.
What shot's he playing here then, Andy?
I don't think he's got a shot. I don't think he's got any sort of shot. He hasn't got a double.
I'm trying to look. I'm trying to find something,
He's
but
got
I
to get a good
can't.
white. He's got to flick off the yellow on the right hand side and leave the white
Right.
at the bottom.
Off the bottom rail, cushion. The second red in the middle, into the bottom bag.
Then, yeah,
That's all I can see.
Justin used to be a ringmaster at Billy Smart's.
That's all
He's
he
seen
can
it all.
see. Well, at least I've seen something. You're meant to be the master here and you haven't seen anything.
No, I didn't see that shot you just played.
No, I can't go top back.
He's got some work to do.
Yeah. Is there any containing shot? That's not bad actually. It's going to be snookered, but it's not bad.
Can I get you a game for the 11th of August at Savs? I think you need to be speaking to Savs about that, Kev.
Yeah. I think you're on the wrong channel there, Paul.
11th of August, mate. We're not about. We're on the club trip in sunny Scarborough.
To be fair, I think Kevin's... Oh, the shot
He's
that
pulled a
is.
peach up.
It was shot to nowhere, wasn't it? I think what Kevin's asking
Yeah,
is...
if I know anybody who'll play him, I know what he means.
Can you ask around here?
But
I don't know what standard you are. Yeah. I don't know what standard you are, Kevin. We can always ask.
I played Kev, I know what stand he is.
Oh, do you?
I played him here, yeah.
Good player.
Very good player, plays on Player Series Tour.
So as a cat, if you put him in one.
He'd be Cat 3.
Cat 3?
2, 3. Very good player on his day. Excellent potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd make them go, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately there's nobody in tonight really that is at your standard, Kevin. It's all sort of cat 5 and below tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all away, Kev, otherwise we might have even had a trip over. But like I said, we're on our club trip, so there's nobody around here. Andy
Patchett is always interested.
Yeah, Andy Patchett is a good player.
As long as he don't break his cue halfway through a match. When was the last time you broke a cue in anger? Have you ever broken a cue in anger?
Me?
Yeah.
I've never broken a cue.
You never thrown a cue?
Felt like it.
No, but have you ever done it? Have you ever?
No.
No? Good lad.
No. The
Can't
cues
say
I
it.
have, I dare throw them.
Have you never gone over to a pub bat and snapped that into instead? Place goes
Somebody
down.
else's?
Yeah.
Here, let me a cue.
Tell you what, Darren Norris is bad for it. And the stupid thing is, what Darren does is he places his cue on the floor and then walks away. And I'm just waiting for one day for somebody to come and stand on it and snap
A motorbike.
Yeah, so ever since I knew we did that, I always say to if I'm with him, I just say, give us your cue, Daz.
Phil's just put, I tried to throw my cue in the bin on Tuesday and missed it.
Yeah. You played all right. You should have just... sorry, going back to your stream game that Friday.
Big shot into the...
You
top
should have...
pocket. He's nailed that.
And a snooker...
No, I think he's
not.
okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
So he opens up a 2-frame lead again, and he just passes the halfway mark.
Yeah, if you'd have started off better, Phil, you'd have ended up winning that. But when you were 5-1 down or something...
Trying to...
come back a bit.
Off the drink for a month.
Lazy's struggling to get behind
Well,
here, so...
not completely. I'm going to have an odd one or two, but I'm not going to get...
Oh, hang on. He's
Doctor's
changing
orders.
now. Everybody's heard this. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, I am not drinking for the whole month.
No, you know what I mean.
And now it's gone to, I'll have a few. Now it's gone to, hang on a minute, so it's not excessively.
You drive a commentator to drink. Not supposed to drink. No, I'm really not supposed to drink alcohol. Seriously.
I think you should have a glass of wine every day.
Bleed when I drink
Red.
it. But I just said we need to calm down. But I'm not an excessive drinker.
I know someone that's had exactly the same because he's been for all the cancer tests and all that. He just laughs about it. And I says, no, is it like... So I went to him the other week, but it's still shooting blood and all this thing. It's not as bad. I've had all clear from the doctor, but we don't know what it is. So he's had everything. He's had every alien, probe and stuff. But,
I feel miles better for like not drinking, like I'm saying not have a drink, not like on Saturday. I might have 2 or 3 gins. or whatever. You know what I mean? Just a nice uniform, like.
Yeah.
And they've got like the tour in Leicester following week, and it's nice to go. It's nice to wake up being clear, right?
Well, Leicester.
Yeah, 147.
Mark Selby entering that.
Well, no, it's his old club though. But we're playing 147 at Leicester.
Yep. So I'll just heard a rumour that he might be entering it.
What, at 147? I think he's banned actually from that club. That used to be his original backer, his sponsor, Mark Selby's, and when fetched him all the way through. But when he made it big, he decided to back himself.
Ah, right. Okay.
Which is little Ram, who owns that club, apparently put a lot of money into it.
Fair play.
But
Which Stuart Williams?
10% of his earnings won't be bad, would it? He must have earned
wouldn't.
4 or 5 million.
Well, hang on a minute. 10% of his earnings or 10% of that year, because there was a year that he didn't really win anything, did he? So
There was a lot of years he didn't win anything, but his backer put it up.
well,
You know what I mean?
I like Mark Selby. Everybody says he's boring, but I think he's cracking, and I'll tell
Yeah.
you what, he can drink.
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
God,
It's
can
the
that boy
Masters
drink.
Tour, Phil. The one that I played in last weekend was the National Masters Championships. The one next weekend is the National Masters Tour run by Carl Fitzsimmons. I think it's tour event number 3, I think. I think we're here in October for the grand final, so it could be even before.
Was that a guess? Because I think there's only
No, I
5.
think we've had,
Is there 5?
5.
Yeah. So
We played Northampton.
you've played one.
Milton Keynes.
You know it's not the last one, so you're guessing between 2, 3, and 4.
We played Northampton, Milton Keynes. Where did we play last time? Manchester. Yeah, so this is the event number 4, and the grand finals are in October. How's he missed that yellow in the centre there?
See, Andy hadn't done colours again because I keep forgetting I got a mouse.
Yeah, they normally do ask for a ref on the finals day, Phil, for the Masters.
Yeah, you're thin as well. Well, you shouldn't be sweating as much. Look at Andy.
Sorry about that. Mate.
Will you start drinking again? Because when you drink, you don't seem to
detox
you don't
all
seem
coming
to
out.
poop. Oh,
Yeah, that's bad, that. You've what?
If anybody wants any paint stripper, we can we can can what's coming out of Andy. This will strip anything off,
On table.
apart from a fit woman.
Right on table 3 in the flyer, it's Justin and Buck. Buck and Justin, table 3 in the flyer.
Back on again. See how badly I can play again.
Yeah, so it's shooting through thick and thin.
No.
And a shot of Raki after each frame. Jesus. Well, if you're getting 6 start, Kevin, you have to have 6 before I even start. How's about that? Yeah, it's good tonight. Yeah. Yeah, but it's been a good open game though. They both missed a few chances. Yeah, but it should have been. Yeah, it's been a fair game to be fair. Cats and Cat 4 is Luke and Cat 5. I think Chris is now a Cat 4. Yeah, it says 5 on here, but he went up last week, didn't he? Yeah, he is. He's in shine.
Tony with no teeth.
Is it Leah who's playing?
Oh, Chris.
Is it Leah?
Well, now.
No, he's got a game Liam, hasn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Is he cut 3 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing him.
Bit too good.
Just wants to play.
Yeah, it's pushing his son there. Yeah.
Can't even get it. He was fucking booked in. Team knockout
Yeah.
final last night, he couldn't even get in.
Gonna get a game, poor lad. Just glanced off the red there just to take it back to safe, but he's gonna leave some sort of shot here. And Luke, will he attack? Doesn't have to do a lot, he can just stitch the pocket if he wants to and seal the deal on the black
or they could be all out attack. Tada, tada, tada. So the first semi-final's gone on in the Flyers. Justin Riley and Paul Smith. Buck. He's on the yellow. He would have been happy if that hadn't gone in. Outside chance here for Chris, but it's not easy. So he's got to play a good shot here. He's forced into it. Draw Swap Masters, Daz Sharrock should be posting it up on the Action Night page. I think he's just come straight from work, so I'm not sure if he'll have got round to doing it yet, Steve, but the session times will be up shortly. I can't think, Steve, I'm not saying I'm pretty sure, but I think you got drawn out in the second half, but I don't want to commit and say that and obviously miss your match. I'll message Daz and I'll just see if he can send me a photo of this sheet. I've just sent him a message, Steve, so hopefully he'll get back in touch with me. Possibly, mate, next season. I'm not sure. It's time, Kev, for me, because I play on the Masters and playing with England. It's hard to get away that many weekends, so it'd mean another 4 or 5 weekends away. And then I'm knocking on a bit, mate. My battery doesn't last that long on my bike anymore. Good shot there from Luke. He's going to open up a 3-frame lead for the second time. I think he went 3-0 early on in the match. So the questions are being answered from Luke. Chris got back into the game and Luke's pulling away again. Right, Stevie Bennett, if you're still here, mate, you're Group 8, so you will be in the second session, 12:30. He's got the sheet with him, so I couldn't tell you. I've just sent him a message, see if he'll... Apparently not yet, but he came straight from work, so he's probably got on had some tea. I've just sent him a message, see if he'll send me a screenshot of it, like. Yeah. Roger, have you seen the session times as he posted them up? Looking to see where Avi Farah, if he's been drawn at 11 o'clock or 12:30 session. If he's posted it, we've not seen anything yet. I personally haven't been on it, so if it is posted up, give us a bit of feedback from that. Just through, you'll be back on, mate. Yeah. Right on table 2 in the semi-final Flyer. It's Gus and Anton and Gus in the semi-finals. Best of 5. All right, yeah, if it is groups of 16, groups 1 to 8, yes, Steve, that will be 11 o'clock. 1 to 8 is 11 p.m. and 9 to 16 is 12:30. So your best. I don't know what we're going to do with that, Steve, because obviously there's only 3 players in a group, and it starts at 11. It's going to be a tricky one. Is there? Obviously, because we need that first group to finish, so we can start the second group at 12:30. 16 groups. It's a tough one. Kev, you've been drinking raki all day. Can I get you a game in cats 4 and 5, and you're a cat 3 for a couple of £100? Me and you should have a game. Let's get it on. Stop ducking me and diving me. You know you want revenge. Come have a date with Destiny.
That's 18, I bet that's strong. I bet that's strong. I bet that.
3, 4 or 5. But I can't see any 4s and 5 wanting to play, Kev. On the 30th. Sure, we can sort something out, mate. Is that the action night, yeah? Is it 11, 30th, 17, 25th? Yeah, it sounds like a Thursday night to me. Yeah, you can have a game, mate. I'm sure there's some spare. Yeah. If you just send me a message on my phone and let me know what you want to play, and I'll get it on. Yeah, Stevie, will you be okay, mate, for it to start at 11? There's not a lot I can do, Steve, to be fair, because obviously that group has to be finished, ready for the second group to start at 12:30. No red hair. You character you are. The outside tables are good. Danny Moffat, Lee Pazook, 6 apiece. That looks like fair. He's a left him it to go. Have I got colours on? What colour's Luke on?
Blue, not reds.
Yeah, I've got him on red. Yeah. Just going to take the cue ball in this bottom corner, isn't he? I think that's a bit firm. He might have left a gap there. Oh, he's got away with it. Oh, looking at this, Chris seriously needs to get that top right hand pocket covered as soon as possible. If he just plays the yellows out, red's a going game. Start on a Thursday night. You're a player series player now, and you don't need to start, Kevin. Oh, I tell you what, he's played that so well. Sheet of 15. You're playing Anton. Yep. Kevin, the most improved player in Manchester. You should trust your ability. Last time, yeah, and you You was like a bit raw then, but you've massively improved. Starkey won 9-1. But he played Des Parker's never played for money in his life, and if he was a Cat 10, Des Parker would be in a Cat 10. Steve, are you going to be okay for that time? Because it obviously can't be changed because it's the groups that's going on at 11 o'clock. With 3 in a group, you're going to be on. The first 2 could go on, but it's only a race to 7, so basically half 11. It's going to, I mean, it's. Oh, top man, Steve. As long as you're sorted. Yeah, Des Parker doesn't really play, to be honest. Oppie, he just turns up, watches his mate, and he just fancies the game. But no, he doesn't even play league pool standard. So it's a hell of a game for Craig Starkey to get. To be honest, it was a bit of a freebie, couldn't lose game. So yeah, don't forget guys, get yourself down this Saturday. Doors open 10 o'clock. You can practice for an hour. Next Thursday, I'm not sure if it's full. We haven't been going on the site. Well, Steve, like your confidence, pal. I'm not sure. Kev, I'm pretty sure next Thursday's full. If somebody can have a look on the Action Night Money Match TV page, see if it's any available spots. Let us know. Yeah, get it on stream, mate. But I'm not sure we can play next week. Like I said, some games have already been arranged. And yeah, it's full. Is 30th of August available? I'm not sure. Paul's one back there. There's Chris. And it's now 8-6. Good practice for us both, mate. Puts you in good stead. When's the next Player Series tour? Is that looming? I'm not sure. I think the draws have been done for that Player Series. Get the big fan from behind DJ box. Put it there. Hey? Broke? Why is it broke? It's broke. Oh, it'd have been ideal then for you, wouldn't it? No, it shouldn't be broke. Nobody's told me. Nobody's told me. We've had to turn it off. Liam left all the fans on all night last night. He left all the fans on last night. I can play on the 9th if I can get there. Is the 9th of August available? Hello, pal, you alright? I haven't got the dates with me, Kev. I don't know if anybody's in the chat who can check them for us. Hey, Paul. But 4 games on the 16th, 4 games on the 23rd, and 1 game. Players on the 17th. Yeah. Players is on the 17th and 19th, but I go on the 16th. That's no good then. If you can get over it, it doesn't have to be on a Thursday. If it's a decent game, Kev, we can stream. If we're available, I'm away next weekend. A week of Friday, I'm in Leicester. That's the 4th, 11th, I'm away in Scarborough. So that's no good either. It's a tough one in August, Paul. It's a very rare tactical frame between these two. I'm sure Luke's going to develop all these. He has done. And Chris, he just needs to open up that red with 2 yellows stuck together, but doesn't want to leave a skill shot. Just play like a double kiss off him and just ricochet it out. He's going for it. He's going over the pot. He's going full blood. I'll tell you what a crazy shot in my eyes, but yeah, no problem, Kev. Look forward to that, mate. How much are we playing for? Is it? It's up to you. Just so we sort of know, but if we can sort of date out other than action night, then we can still probably stream. It's a great shot there from Chris, I'll tell you what. Brave attempt at a finish. And he's got a chance. Don't want to do too much here, doesn't want to force the issue. Just always rattled it. He was offline, but he rattled it. He couldn't have got much better with the cue ball, he could have just stroked that in. This table's a little bit unforgiving. So the rematch could be on Kevin George and Andy Appleton. Yeah, happy with that, Kev. Good practice for us both. Yeah, race to 15 or something like that. Yeah, it's fine with me. I'm sure Daz Norris will be about and stream it for us. If it's just a one-off game, probably play to 18. Good practice. So that was a massive chance gone big in there for Chris, and it's just when you thought he was pulling his way back again, loops in. Yep, just Daz has sent me a message. He's posting up the times and the session times, which will be on the page shortly. He's at it now. So if you're in the chat box and you want to know what times you're playing, it will be on our Action Night Facebook page. Oh, he's let him in. He'll not be kicking his son with Luke. What's he going to do? He's just going to play this little bit of left hand side on the bottom and just to drag it squared up back towards the D. He's rattled it again. He's playing now on table 9. Little guy. Yeah, table, yeah. He's got a good chance here. He could play the skill shot here, could Luke. But has he got any benefits from doing it? I'd say yes, and I think now's the time to play it. So it's a skill shot for me. Got to nail it properly. Centre to centre. He's got it. It's a good shot, well played. in there. He's landed a little bit twixt and between there. He needs a big shot. He might even play this in a way where he just snookers in, flicks off a yellow and takes a cue ball back across. William Lee's pulling it back 5 apiece against Tony Fryer. He's gone for another. Oh, he's here still. I thought he'd gone for another sink break. Luke's hit a little bit of a bad patch here and he's slamming his cue about. Oh, he's rattled it. It's the first time I've ever seen Luke play in the emotions. No, was it? Harvey's not in the flyer. He stood at the side of me. He lost 3-2 to Anton. Yeah, he said he was playing on golf course. He said chipping.
I won too.
Oh, he won it. All right. So no, he lost 3-2. Did Harvey? Josh, when Lids comes back, we turn table 7 out and fetch balls back. 7 out. Oh, just turn it out then. Cheers, Paul. So Paul Trott takes his match down. Big result tonight, 13-6. Yep, Harvey says put the kettle on was. And he wants a nice cheese on toast for supper. Yeah, or a steak. He said he's at with onions. No, he didn't. I won't tell you what he said. All the TV table streaming now. He's getting interesting now. 8-7. He just can't get away, can't Luke. He's had his few chances there. Is it a little bit of a hole? And Chris is capitalising on his mistakes. All right, I'll see you Saturday, buddy. Pleasure, mate. Pleasure. Kettle's on. He's left the building, Warren. He's on his way home. Luke been on ale. He's missed a few tonight, hasn't he? He's just been slamming his cue on the floor. Ollie Bale. Yeah, great players, Ollie. We just lost our scoreboard. Said run time error and disappeared. Scoreboard's gone and that's come up. That's gone and that's come up. I don't know what we're doing right now. All details have been on there. When you got that back? What about it?
Okay on that? Keep going. We'll keep doing it for every table. Just okay again.
conditions.
Stop raining again.
There's not a nice breeze coming out here.
You were lucky there, I smell it. You were lucky.
I was, apart from the one shot that I meant, and you called it lucky.
You were fucking lucky.
Can't touch it though.
Van.
Van what? I'll just take out the fan. Justin, you have a game as well. Take out fan. Justin.
Yeah, well there you go. If you take out family, you won't take out family this Saturday, because I'm gonna fucking annihilate you. Look on.
Just have you finished on 3 now?
I won't be drinking. And I hope you play poker.
No problem, Mark.
They know I'm a fucking pension.
Whole book. Oh, that's unlucky enough, is that? He's feeling cursed tonight, is Luke. And this is a good chance for Chris to level up the match. It's just all going wrong. The last half hour for Luke, he's been put through the mill.
Show me 50.
Keep missing the colours, it's tough. Justin just made the final on the flyer. Waiting to play the winner of Gus and Anton. Chris has quickened up the pace again. Can he level the match? It's a different mindset then. It's been a decent game between these two, to be fair. On been one or two missed shots, but you know, cat fours. I know it says 5 for Chris, but he's been moved into a cat 4 now. But, there's been some good stuff as well. Miss Black to level the match. Looks good, and he's got it. 8 apiece. Anybody's.
Oh,
So Chris to break. It's been tough tonight for him with the conditions. Josh, you wanna? Hey? It's too hot, isn't it? Too hot. Hot. Melting. No, it won't do. Just make it even more humid. Next week it'll all be gone. It'll all be gone back to normal next week. No. Put your fans on. Don't put them on.
Andy, do you know Blackball? God, he's asking for a re-rack. I don't know. He's on yellows.
Well, I can come up there and eat short.
Right, correct. You have to play.
Is that not a re-rack?
Any gap at all. Even if you're touching cushion.
Oh, George, you know.
No, mate, I'm alright. I'm on. In fact, just order me an orange, diluted orange with ice. He's away. He's got a good chance on yellows. And he's probably just got the kick up the Kyber that he wanted because he fell asleep in the last half hour as Luke. And Chris has rattled him back. He knows now it's a best of 9. He's lost the white a bit there as well. He might still be able to get it in the bottom of the yellows, into the bottom right. He's not even going to play it. Needs a good shot to screw the cue ball back. Fancy him to get the pop. He might be okay. I think he can hit the yellow nearest the pocket. So he'll have to play this and off the cushion and put the last yellow in the same pocket, I would have thought. It's back in good shape now. Natural angle. The black actually goes in the left centre, so he can drop it in. I think that's what he'll be playing. Yep, looks good. So to get his nose back in front again. Important frames now, the business end of the match. And he gets it. It's a nice little finish from Luke. It's in front against Tony. Cheers, buddy. Thanks, mate. 9-8.
I know.
It's been a fair game, to be honest.
It has.
Still hard to call.
Whew. You know, it was actually quite
Liz,
cool
Liz,
there for a second in
Send Josh
the
out to cover
pool
them
hall
other tables up.
whilst it were
Tell him
raining,
to cover
and
them
now it's just
tables
got
up, it's not
really
news.
muggy.
Cover them up.
That's a big break. Oh, White's been kicked into the middle.
Oh, he's soured.
Wow, is this 9-9?
This is every time Luke gets back in front.
Which ball did you develop here? Did you develop the top end or develop the bottom end? Did you develop the top for reds or develop the bottom for yellows?
See you later. It's a catch-22 into it, basically. I will probably play the red onto the red there, knock them out, leave the cue ball with that ready, and take these two out, and then work with it.
It actually opens it all up then, doesn't it? Yes, I know. I've given you your Dr. Juice as well. Wow! Wow, wow, wow! It's like being behind here with Josh. I'll tell you what, he's played what he said. It's going to have to be yellows now, isn't it?
Well,
It's got to be yellows all day long.
neither of them are easy set.
Andy. That's melting my contact lenses.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. Everybody's melting tonight.
There we go, so yellow's in play. I'll try and do something here.
All the scores are not scrolling there. I'll fetch an update. Danny Moffat,
Oh, sorry, that's not a problem.
Lee Pazook, 8 apiece. Kev Parker, Matthew Collins. Kev's 8-6 up. Liam Lee's 6-5 in front against
They
Tony
will
Fryer.
be scrolling across the bottom very shortly. So just covering the back, little safety here. That's perfect.
They're on the way around. Here they come.
I can see this 9-9.
A few watching tonight as well, so one of them's got some fans in the chat box. I know a few like Daz will be cheering Luke on.
Got a new
the
subscriber
counter
this evening. I think that's a case of just whack it and hope. Sorry, we're just looking at some on table
whack it,
5. Bottom left for table 5. Bottom left.
What? What about it?
Table 5. For
Oh,
the
I'm
red.
looking.
Yeah. For,
You've got to play the double, haven't you?
you can't go up and
Not
down.
on the
it.
stream
You can't
table,
go
we're
up
just
and
watching
down.
outside
so
table.
You can't go
Liam's-
up and down because it's going to double kiss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, white is. I'm going bottom left. Or a very delicate snooker.
Love you, pal.
He's got it in the middle.
Lucky bastard in next
Oh. Hey, are you
I'll
going,
do
pal?
it next week. Maybe Saturday.
See you later, Joyce. Thank you
See
for
you
that
later,
towel,
Andy.
mate.
Love you, mate.
See you
If
Saturday.
you can't play pool, be lucky.
Shit. I tell you what I've got. Look at that.
I can't, it's not there.
Massive fucking tough. A big paper. I love you.
Hey.
Good night, everybody. Andy.
He's
I
a
love you
star.
more than
I'll see you Saturday.
He don't like me.
I think that's another game finished on table 8. So it could be an, yeah. Kev Parker defeats Matthew Collins.
Tony Fry, your drinking partner. Does he just drink? Is it cider that Fryer's drink, or is it wine? I think it's cider. Is it cider or wine?
Fryer.
As in a fryer tuck, as in a fryer.
Oh, Scrumpy Jack or something like that, yeah.
I think it's cider, isn't it? I think
yeah.
they were the like inventors, as it were.
All he's on cider, isn't he?
Right.
Turn 8 out was 8. I'll look up at fresh in morning, Paul.
As long as you don't wake fresh up on a Saturday morning, it's fine.
I'm not out tomorrow night, so.
I know. The way that your
Yes, Roger.
smell is at the moment.
He's missing you, Roger. That's why he hasn't got his drinking partner with him. Is that a few?
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd read that. That's why I was going about the fryer bit.
No, I've just seen it.
Oh, he's very aggressive. Andy, he's got it's fair play to him. I'll tell you what, Andy, this isn't easy. I know they all look easy, but that black isn't good, is it? Andy's got a shot to nowhere as well, hasn't he? Because if he pots all these, cover the
it's,
black at the top,
He's got a big
over
chance.
the pocket.
Is this-
Not like that, he hasn't.
It's not the best shot for him, is it? That?
Ooh,
I don't.
massive cut.
It'll just come out there, won't it?
Where's this white going? Where's this white going? It's a good job he hasn't potted that, because I was... mind you, he might have.
Yeah, he just lost his way a bit there, didn't he?
He's getting giddy because it's 8-9, 9 apiece.
Yeah, it's getting close, and a few mistakes are creeping in from both players now.
I'll tell you what happens to me. I say, oh, I've got this covered down at the bottom right because I'm on yellows. It's fine. It's no worries. And then this happens, and then suddenly you've lost control of the game and you lose the frame.
Going to tuck him right. Oh, he's not. He's forcing him to play it.
Is that touching? If that's mind, it doesn't matter actually. Can you clip that in?
I
Can't I?
still would refuse a pot here.
Yep.
Glance it thin, purely because where the black is, and then we'll hope he leaves an angle we can bust out.
I agree.
You
But
agree?
you know-
Say that again. Did you hear that on live on stream? Justin actually agrees. Go on, do it again.
I'd clip this in. Come round.
Darren Norris, I will save this. Hall of Fame it.
I don't know if it's touching or not. It's obviously not touching,
I'm
is
not
it?
bothered now. That's it.
I didn't. That was going to be edited before he.
That's Norris had a bet with me that you'll agree with him before me.
It what?
He said you'd agree with him before me. And you said I
Me
agree.
and Daz have agreed all the time, loads of times on stream.
Well,
I've agreed with you loads of times on stream. Told you to go for it. The problem is agreeing with you and being right. I'm always right.
well, why? You're never wrong.
He's world of pain. I agree, Andy. He shouldn't have potted that whatsoever.
I'm sure that's sold away.
Because he's,
Oh, I'll tell you
he's
what,
going.
shot.
He's had a nut. Where's Black going though?
Double.
That's. He's got to go up and down table though. He's got to come off the top rail, top cushion. Sorry, trying to keep this English. He's got to come off the top cushion.
He might just drop this in though.
It's a massive double though.
When he's playing that, I'd say he's going to play it down the line.
It doesn't go. Well, it does go. I have to say, it does. But
If he gets right inside it, yeah.
it's a tricky shot. It's a tricky shot without the red
It's
there.
a slow roller, like he had one.
Is the
of
red
these
going to
early in
help
the
him
match.
though?
No, he's not.
Sorry.
He's overchipped that.
No, sorry, that was a bit of a.
Advantage.
What
of
was that?
Pierce.
Do you know earlier on in one of the first frames he played it quite hard,
Same shot.
and he didn't
yeah.
get the. He should have played that harder to get the pocket. Where the other one he played hard and didn't get
They
the
put
pocket.
big pressure on now where the Blacks landed. He's just like totally took the pressure.
No, it's 10-8.
Can't.
10-8.
Johns. Let's have a look.
So Anders just had to disappear for a second. It'd be interesting to see if Luke actually tucks up here. Not on this particular shot, but just to see if he, because then he'd be guaranteed the win. If he goes for him, he's just got to be a little bit careful with that red and black down on the bottom right. So he's definitely a better player than me, so it'll be interesting to see which way he goes. I would be making sure of the two. A bit like that. Oh, I'll tell you what, that black needs to go in. Oh, no, not the white, the black. Oh, loss of frame there, Chris. Loss of frame. I don't think it matters, but it was loss of frame. Remember rules. Bit of a stupid rule, but it's a rule. I'm very surprised he's going this way, but he's going to take the plant next. He is. Must be dead straight, otherwise he wouldn't be taking it on. That's always the problem with plants. Always the problem.
We're back.
I can fit in that small space. He just missed the trick there as Luke. He's just made this really complicated. I was very surprised. He left himself
Oh, he has left himself
no,
on.
but it would just. He had two shots. Chris went because obviously Luke went and snookered him to make sure of the two. He took one down the rail, took a plant on. I said everything can go wrong with plants. It did, but he's got away with it. They were all droppings, and he's got away with it.
There, like,
he has.
It's a good double, but like you
just
said,
very strange.
He's rolled the dice and he's come up.
Yeah, he's come out laughing, but they were all tappings, and he just played it very, very strange. What I'm saying is, obviously, a better player than me, but it's always easy for me though. Absolutely, Stephen. I agree. It was a suicide finish.
When you're right, you look and you get a second chances.
Yeah. Managed to finish on a good double, but played it very. Never play a plant if you have. He had. You won't see this, lads, ladies and gals. He had a red here, a red over the pocket. Well, just here, and a red here, and the black was here. So he played that to go and play the plant, and then obviously the white ended here and the red was here. So he had to cut it in to go around.
And then round the houses.
Tap everything. Yeah. You got a free shot.
Made the ball off the break.
So a massive break, but again, the white is very, very tricky here.
It's dangerous to water plants when it's too hot, Paul. That's Percy.
What do you mean? It's just rained. The plants are fine here, Paul.
Yeah.
I don't think it rained enough for the starvation that the plants have got, but. Stupid thing is, it rained and then sun came out again at 9 o'clock at night. What's going on? We do need a good downpour, though. To be fair, my mum's worried about the garden and all that sort of stuff, and all grass has got. She loves a lawn, and it's all gone brown, and it's just all like, oh no. So, well, you're on rates, just water it. Oh, I don't like wasting water. You're on rates, let Yorkshire Water worry about it. All goes back in. Oh, it's just. Again, he should have hit that harder, you know, Andy. Should have hit that harder.
Yeah.
He's got nothing now.
What is he on, Chris?
He's on red. Sorry. I thought you'd done that.
Shall we?
I thought you'd done that, Andy. I have to say, camera's looking good tonight on a.
Beautiful
On
picture.
here. Oh, I think that's the wrong ball as well. I know he's covering it back, but and he hasn't. Oh, he has he? Where are you, Paul?
Right, I'm here.
You're not called Paul, Andy.
I said pal.
Paul.
Oh, well, you pal.
There's a U in it. Bless me mum today. She drove me over. This was like getting a taxi back. Drove over and she was going on about something and she goes, I know, but when I play golf, she plays golf about 4 times a week, does me mum.
Jeez.
And she goes, she retired obviously. Oh, White's going. And she goes, you know when I'm just down on that shot and I'm thinking of the lessons that I have. She goes, I do feel fluctuated.
I feel fluctuated.
I know you are. God, I can smell it. And I said, he said what? No, sorry, it wasn't. It was flustered. No, sorry, not flustered. Not flustered. I'm trying to think of it. I'll tell you, beer's kicking in. I can't even remember my own jokes now. But it wasn't a joke. It was a comedy thing. But with mum. Water. Oh, it's coming over, mate. It's coming over, Paul.
You're not wrong.
Hang on, which Waterloo? The Waterloo in London or the Waterloo in Huddersfield? Oh, he's doing it again.
He said it's coming over. But it is.
I've got a brand new top on, and it's got holes in it.
When did you get it in
It's
brown?
got holes in because it's actually getting toxic waste in it. So 9, 10, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's looking like
Unless he does something. God, that's just hit my throat. Oh, we've got a new subscriber there. How are we doing, Peter Gill?
Yep. Cheers, Peter. I do believe if we get to the 500th subscriber, they get a prize. A limited
Well done.
edition.
Well, it ain't going to be me because I'm not going to live
I think
behind
it's a
you.
limited edition Money Match TV hat.
Do you know I feel a bit Jewish at the moment?
Yeah. Depends on where it's going to go. There you are. The size of there then. Just go on there. What have? You haven't won yet.
I'm guessing Waterloo, the Huddersfield way, Paul.
Yeah, he is over there.
Yeah, I know, Paul. It's coming over that way, Paul.
10-9. This game.
It's not a
is
lot of
gonna
rain,
be
it's just a little shower.
to the wire.
Can't believe I said that. I was giving a shoot.
Justin stripping out here. Correct.
I didn't want to say which was going to be there.
Oh dear.
Don't have a problem here. Just got a nice
Houston,
little...
we have a problem.
Oh, we do. Yeah, number one, it's your ass, and then there's also another one just walked in, but yeah.
Final frame in the flyer. Better get the spondooners out. 25 and 15 tonight. Not bad, actually. Only 8 in the flyer tonight with the team playing away. I think it's the last match of the season tonight.
Is it?
So the flyer will be going crazy from next week.
Are they in for winning anything, or are they?
You need
are
to
they
win
top of the league?
5-4 to win the league.
Oh, they need to win. So it's just
5-4.
yeah.
So we need to win the match, yeah.
I presume. Nine frames as doubles and
Yep.
singles.
Yep.
Yeah. Three doubles, 6 singles.
I think it is
That
on
was
that
it,
league.
2 doubles, yeah.
They play 2 singles, doubles, 2 singles, doubles, 2 singles. Yeah.
Oh, it's easy, Roger. Honestly, mate.
Who you
I couldn't have asked for a better draw. I've got some Muppet from White Rose. Apparently he owns
You
it
know,
or
so
something.
I'm going to be playing poker at 3 o'clock. So.
And it's, yeah, exactly. So, oh, that's. Have you just seen this? Watch this shot.
Mr. Norris in the house. Yes, snookered. Liam is winning 7-6. Darren, have you got an interest on it?
And believe it or not, he was actually
Have you got a
losing.
bet on Liam, Darren?
4-1, Liam. Does. And by the way, you know that it's scrolling across the bottom, Darren. You wrote it. You should know. Can you not see it? Are you that drunk on your birthday?
I've got a bet on him.
Again, Phil, it's scrolling across the bottom. I think his name's Tony Fryer. Phil did it the other week.
He's playing Tony Fry, yeah.
He said, Phil, he says, what's it a race to? He says, well, if you just look above where the colours are, you'll see where it is. All right. How much is it for? Well, if you just look below the colours, that'll tell you. He asked about 3 questions in Phil and just went, oh my God, he says, I'm just being a numpty out.
Happy birthday, Daz. Did you enjoy the meal, pal?
I presume he's still there.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be on your phone. You should be enjoying that meal now, mate.
This has got to be 10-10, hasn't it?
10-10. Good buddy. 3B talk, innit?
It is.
How big's your aerial?
Hopefully not to your ass, because otherwise I don't want to get a response again.
Got a good signal, innit?
I haven't.
Don't let me laugh, that's when it happens. Oh, dear.
So, as an English Irish.
Just got home, pal. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Daz. We've had a good laugh, me and Justin, in here tonight as well, but it's always good to have you on board as well.
I've hardly been behind here tonight. Just keep winning these.
No,
somehow keep winning frames. I don't know how.
And you're in the final.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Justin's typical. He's gone all the way in the flyer tonight. He's in the final waiting to play the winner of
And
Anton
they
and
always
Gus.
go all the way.
Depends where you are. And Chris has got a big chance
Is he looking
to
at
level
that?
up the match again.
Would you take the cut into the middle here? Or would you leave yourself a double, or would you go high of it and take it into the
Hard to
bottom
see.
left?
If you look on top, it's probably easier.
I think he's going middle. I think he's
I'll
going
tell you
middle.
what, he's played that really well.
He
you know.
has.
He's
He
played
has.
that really well. Just a little drop in now. He's played a great
Pocket
shot
pace.
there.
Pocket pace.
Yeah,
There we
beautiful,
go.
beautiful.
Told it would be 10-10. See, yet again, not wrong. Oh, it's easy, Daz. Darren, I've got the easiest group, so that's not a problem. I'm worried about who gets through their groups.
Now, if I beat
Right.
Danny,
Well, it's irrelevant. Oh, for who comes second?
yeah,
Because I'm beating Danny and you, so I'm top.
yeah.
So you're worried about who comes second?
Danny wants to play poker. I want to play poker.
All right, fair enough.
But we've got such a draw, we might not be able to.
So it's a bit of liquor in the front and poker at the rear, is it?
Let's go now, well, Liam. 8-6 to Liam. Play me? Okay.
Oh, Daz, you overestimate them.
I'll give you 3 shots off break.
You know, I've only just got another
Carry.
Masters winner, you know, stuff like that. They're old
That
boys.
means you have to pot 7 and black with 3 shots.
I'll just let you into a little secret. I sort of like called and fixed that group just so I could
I'm
enter
not
the flyer.
100% sure, Daz, who you've got in your group.
Oh, you've got Mickey and Minnie Mouse, I think.
But I think he has posted
I
it
don't
up
know.
now on the action page.
Oh, has he posted it?
I believe so.
All
Said
right,
he was
okay.
on with it.
Okay, nice
I
one.
can't remember hearing Darren Norris's name come out.
No, I did, definitely.
Did it?
He got, I think he had one
Let's put the colours on that
one person that I know. But I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, there's been some interesting groups been drawn.
There's been some easy groups, some hard groups. I'll tell you what, Daz, at one point there was only 4 groups left. And there was me in it, Andy in it,
A lot of good
Um,
sticks left in it.
Gaz McDonald, Ross Evans, Josh had been called out, and it was yourself. You were late on as well, and I thought
No, he said
I was
Group
going
B.
to
I
end
think
up
he must have
playing.
been out early.
Oh, was it? Who was the one that late one? Are you doing it again? You need to go to the doctor again. You've got bowel cancer.
Thanks.
I don't mean the bad kind. Well, it is the bad kind, but not the death kind one.
Oh, he's killing me. He's Justin tonight.
Do you know what rats are looking for water and stuff like that at the moment? I think they've crawled up your arse and died.
Oh my god.
I really do. Wow. He definitely has his wind machine
It's
working.
that fan he's just put on, honestly.
It's definitely a wind machine. Problem is, I don't know what's warmer, the sun or his extracts.
Oh dear.
I'll tell you what, we're missing this. He's done it again. He's thinking himself. How many times has Phil...
careless as well, you know. He
How many
thought a
times
bit
has
of a
Chris-
miscue
yeah.
there. Oh, it's a careless shot, is that?
How many times do you look at
And
your
that
tip?
would
when
have been, would that have been his first time he was in front?
Yes. He's never, ever been in front. I think what should play for? Do you think we should play for most breaking dishes?
Oh.
Oh, Chris will be winning 1-0.
Yeah, it'll be a long match.
Race to 5, breaking dishes.
Tell you what, if Chris does get in front, can Luke handle the pressure? Because Chris has not been in front from the outset.
Nah, these are gone.
Well,
These are gone all day.
you would expect him to be gone. Oh, that's
Ooh,
not the best
no,
shot.
it's not.
He's just under it, that, you know. He's pulled out
See, a
on that
little
one.
bit of confidence as a neutral.
He just pulled out of the shot, didn't he?
It's going safe here.
I don't think he's going to go, me.
Yeah, it's going safe. That's what safe Andy is. That's what it's called, mate.
Yeah.
Going safe.
What
It
would
means
you
you're
do,
not going
flick
for
off
him.
and put the white behind? He's
I
not
don't-
well,
I
Darren.
don't know what your safe is.
Darren, he's not well. This Justin kid's just not well.
I just said he's going safe, and you just went.
He's had
nah,
two
I don't think he's
sherbets.
going for these.
Two sherbets.
I'm just trying to say.
And he's on fire. I've only been on orange. Flick off the outside of red, put the white behind the two reds.
Oh, by the way, there's a large vodka in that.
Soda water.
I don't know. Why would you want lemonade?
No water.
Oh, I'll just ask for orange and water.
So it's a good shot, and this is not easy at all.
I think this is 11-10 to Luke.
So, can we get balls off free, I think? Are you going to play 2 or 3?
What's he doing? He can pop this in top right.
What?
That yellow. Loads aside.
None
Come off
in your
just
final.
above here, and then put that in.
Do you want 2 or 3?
I'm not bothered.
Will he get fetches balls in off 3 then?
The way I'm playing it doesn't matter.
Fetches him in off 3 and I'll tell him to turn that out. Anton, did Gus win that? We said Hill. I thought it'd be around about 13-9, but I think Justin called a Hill early doors because he's never wrong. So he says. We turn table 3 out. So quite a few matches have finished, and Liam Lees is doing well tonight. 8-6 up against Tony. Just 1 away. He's on the hill.
Oh.
It's a good shot there from Luke.
Did you just see that good catch as well?
Did you tilt it?
I just went like that. Went like that and caught it. Tell you. Playing safe again?
Yeah. And that's a good shot. What is it? Oh, I can see what he's doing here. 3 rails and snooker back. Side rail, left hand short rail, top right short
Depends
rail,
what angle is actually, because I
bottom
don't know
line
if
rail, and leave it touching the yellow. In an
Cushion,
ideal
you mean
world,
cushions?
but in America,
Cushions, mate. Cushions.
cushions.
What about bottom cushion, side cushion?
Go with that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm just pointing out. I thought that was
I'll
an
go
easier
I'll
shot.
go there.
I was putting a load of side on this.
See, the shot you played, if he clips the yellow on the way up, he's enough.
Oh,
So
triple ball
he
plant
had to
here.
play it that way.
Is he
It's
going to
a
move
foul
the
shot.
white, or is he triple ball planting it?
He's
Or is he just going to knock him out and hope for the best?
got to be careful still here.
That's what I mean. Because I don't think that... Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, it's worked out. Well, not worked out. He actually played that. Exactly, it's a cushion rail.
So Luke, he needs a bit of a confidence booster.
Should we make something up now and just call it a cushale?
Cushale.
Yeah, like a cushion rail shot.
Oh, I thought it was snookered.
So
Tell you what, this is not easy.
he'll
not
stun
an
it off the
easy out.
cushale on the right
On the right, Cushale.
and then come back for the bottom right.
Oh, he's got it. So one good shot now from Luke to redeem himself and get back the lead.
Should have been Chris's frame that.
Oh, he's missed that by a long way.
Where's it ending?
And
Where's
the
it
head
ending?
has gone. Taxi,
This isn't easy.
Taxi could be for Luke. It's an out of character Luke, is this? Because normally his potting is solid.
Come on, Andy. We're calling shots now. You're on the yellow.
Clip it in.
Where are you going with this yellow? Because you
Clip
can't
it.
hold it up for the middle.
Clip it in.
Yeah, but you can't hold it up for the middle,
Cue
can
ball
you?
in the top left.
So you're going to have to come exactly what or the top right. Told you it was a hard shot, that. People don't listen to me, Andy. Do you know what I mean? And this is it. This is the
He
problem.
thinks it rolled off.
How can it roll off at that pace?
I know.
You'd have to be playing on Mount Everest for it to roll off at that pace. Pace.
Paste.
Well, it pasted it, didn't he? So.
So he had a bad roll of the dice there, did Chris. See, well, adamant it might have pulled off a little bit there, but I'm not so sure about that.
You can't hit a ball that hard and say he was rolling off.
Not being funny, but the 21 frames in it, he should have known before now.
That ain't rolling off. It might have caught
Could be
a fingerprint or
could be all,
something
yeah.
just on the last little turn. You're not asking me, as it's just getting to the top
They were
right pocket
pacing
after
onto-
he's whacked it,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
and it's lent off a little bit and went, oh, it lent off because he went in the middle. So what's he going to do if it? Yeah,
I
last
guarantee
little
it
bit?
don't roll off
Nah.
that much.
It didn't roll off when he whacked it in, did it? He came off 1, 2, 3 cushions.
He's just gone from there and it did a U-turn like that. But
Yeah.
I can't believe that it would ever roll off that much.
Well, to be fair, I actually called before it went into the into middle cushions that it were going in top bag. So it can't have rolled off that much, can it?
No. Not 2 inch. But anyway,
Your size is what?
he's not well.
I think he did play it with running side. That's why it spanned round cushions. But he had to come back for black, so it was the right shot. Just overhit it. To be fair, it could have been anywhere. If he'd have hit it softer, anywhere from the middle bags, he could have cut it in. So a little bit of a weird shot. Remember, it's not Mr. Appleton that's playing on this table. You know, that he knows the pace to it.
To be fair, like he did it that pace. He had to hit
He
it
did.
pacey because he was that thin.
Yeah, but not that pace. Anywhere
But,
past middle.
I mean, to go all the way around and find a pocket is pretty
Yeah.
cool. Like,
Oh,
so he just repays
commentator's curse.
compliment. Yeah. Did that roll off?
Oh, by the way, can I just say, at the beginning of this, I said they would both get to double figures.
Congratulations! What did you win for that?
I won the smell of the year.
Because we let you get to final. You're gone now, anyway. Right, the final of the flyer, table 2. Justin and Gus. Justin and Gus, best of 5, table 2. Liam, we collect the balls in and that.
Josh, this empties. Keep on top of it. He's coming back again, is Chris. Just can't get away, can't Luke? It's okay. It's a good shot. I can see that happening, Paul. 11-11. Makes for good viewing now, though. Take balls back here. Yeah, I might just get on top of them because it might be nearly night tonight. Let's see. Hey? Massive break. Monstrous, huge, enormous break. It has been a good match, to be fair, Darren. There have been a lot of mistakes, but you'd expect mistakes. But it's made it a bit more exciting. Looked like Luke were going to run away with it, and Chris has come back, and then now Luke looks like he's the one under pressure. Oh, he's got a nice roll of the dice as well. The tide's turned here, you know. Cracking little kiss there. So Grim is looking the stronger of the two at the moment. And Luke will not be happy with himself. Set off well, and then he had a bad spell for about half an hour. Yeah, I did move Chris into a cat 4. I think he's I did move him into a cat 4. What? How much did you play for? What was that happen? Huh? What do you mean? All posted up. Yeah, all the matches are posted up. That's the flying money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I updated the cats on it. As soon as I put that, I realised I hadn't. That's why then. Did you play for £50 pot? Yeah. Well, you want 12. So, yeah, but not while he's there.
You win.
Yeah, so he takes it down. Liam wins his first match there, 9-6. That'll be Liam going to cat 7. It should be 7. So getting with beat Baggy. So it's good game, 11 apiece. Come on, lads. Who's going to take it down? It's a best of 3 for the money. Good viewers tonight. Look at the frame, it's levels your devil. Liam is 7 all day long. Lee should be 6. Lee who? Liam, yeah, Liam's going to jump to a 7 now. He's requested that, to be fair to him. Lee should be a 6. Lee, yep, I suppose that's fair, really, the way they're playing. Lee Richardson should be a 6. What is he? He's actually yeah, what is he actually in now, Darren? I'll have to have a quick update tomorrow. But yeah, they do need looking at. I moved one or two. Well, I moved about 5 or 6 players around today. Yeah. Missed that by some way. That was the shot that could have took him to the hill. Okay. Justin's just about to start the final of the player tonight. He's got a thinking game on now. And the way the frame's looking, it's not a lot you can do here, Luke. Take the cue ball back to the bottom rail after this one, I think, but he's going to leave a shot then. He's been forced into something here. He's played a good white ball, I think, that's his shot. Got to think about the white. He could just clip off thin off the red and take it to the top rail, but then he could find himself in trouble. I think that's what he's playing. Not too bad, but you know where he's going next. Chris should just flick off the yellow and fetch the yellow back in front of the white ball. Just in a quick time out here. There's the betting, 10 to 11 each of two, 11 apiece. Cue ball in the centre. What's the cue ball? He's probably seen that and still played the shot. It's a bit careless. So, big chance for Luke to get to the hill. He's probably sometimes just overthinking a little bit. If he kills the yellow, gives himself a little bit of insurance. And it looks like he's going to just put the yellow to the side, but he's not. Strange. He's setting it up, that's clever. Oh, he doesn't want to land on the knuckle, he's okay. So should be really droppings now for Luke. But the pressure and the way the game's gone, you just don't know. Just got the yellow, nice. Just seems a little bit unsure of himself, but he should be getting these.
I've worked all night long to be fishing. If you want it, you can total. Stop this for bloody you know what I mean?
Yes, he's on the earl, he's one away. He'll be feeling better, and Chris will be playing catch up once again.
I'll say yes then.
It's a long frame, that was 12 minutes, that was probably the longest frame of the match. 12 minutes 13 seconds. He's now breaking for the match. Oh, and the cue ball's going off. This is going, and look at that, look at the break there as well. The yellow's looking pretty good. Just if first shot here, if he plays cleverly, he could just open up the black, play the red onto the red over the black spot, an head spot, open up the black, staying on the yellow to the bottom right, and then it should be, or could be, levels once again. So he just wants to probably fetch it into play. Just to make the black a little bit easier if he does play that, and he's still got a great chance to finish on yellows.
Oh, I hate the cut break. I don't understand why people do cut break. It's the worst break ever.
The reason why I like cut break is
Still got a good chance here on yellows. But the black is the tricky one. The winning ball, of course. So lacking a little nudge at some point. Oh, he's missed the yellow. And reds are there as well. That could have been a chance gone begging. Evening, Michael Firth. Was a great break, Steve.
No, but he usually could make when he has a normal referee, and he still does it, and he still gets saved.
That's how it works for me. By putting on.
Yeah. No, but it's how it keeps the ball on table. It's just there'll be a little cluster with this. Yeah, it is. Shit.
I like
As long as you like it, you don't
No,
mind it.
I like men. What can you fucking say? Fuck off.
Just missed the cannon where he wanted, but he's got a double on the red. The problem is if he opens it up and misses the double, he yellows are back in again. They haven't played too bad, to be fair. I suppose it relays back to the cats that they're in, and I think it's been entertaining enough, a great match to watch. These are the good matches when you unforced errors creep in, but you know everybody misses, and then there's been spells of brilliance. I mean, he's leaving the two tied up for a little bit of a security. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. He'd be delighted with that one. So this, for me, could be a must-hit for Chris. And I'm not sure he can play it off one rail. A little bit of left-hand side. I'm going to have to just jack his cue up a little bit. There's plenty on that one. Oh, look at that. Now then, Luke, the ball on the bottom rail. Just cover the pocket, the left-hand pocket, bottom left, and you'll be in great shape. He might even play it and split. That's what he's tried, you know. He'll be happy with that. So he still tenses this match. But Red's a big favourites at the moment. Oh, he's gone for the skillet and he's missed it. And look where the yellows are. Absolutely in dire straits. Not a lot you can do here. Got to be looking to save the frame and the match. There is an outside edge off the yellow. I'll have two rails back behind the yellow at the top, but it's he's just not really developing anything then. So cover the red. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too shabby, want that. Now then, is he forcing Luke to take out the good ball? Well, we'll just come off the side rail and move the red towards the bottom, what's over the bottom right. Just make sure of the hit. I'm not sure if you're going to catch an outside edge, you can't.
All two shots, isn't it?
Cue ball's close. Flirting with the centre pocket. Flirting. Now then, you can see him opening up this red. He is. Expected him to play. It's not hard. Oh, he has. He's okay. Now the massive pressure now on yellows. He's really just got to try and kill this corner pocket to stop the black in that corner at the same time. It's not easy, but he's got nothing else he can do. Little thin snip off this yellow at the top where the white ball is now. Just block the red again. Just take the cue ball into the top corner. Probably at best that's all he's got on that end. I mean, it looks like he's hitting it thick. And he might be playing. Oh, he's okay. Yes, yeah, that's a good shot. He's just saving trying to battle and save the match now. Is Chris? He knows that Luke has to make the mistakes for him to win this frame. There's no way Chris can just go out and win it from where it is. Unless you're A.D. Ibbotson, of course. I believe you give me 25.
Shit, I didn't know.
Oh, means you've got no. Well done. Well done, Pop. Welcome to the winners' enclosure. So now then, massive pressure on Mr. Grimshaw. That's not a bad shot, Chris. That's a good shot. But you should be seeing him fetch this red back into play. Just flick off the outside of the red, fetch off the cushion back into play, and you're in massive control. Got that? You just had a tattoo on your leg. See you later. He went for a big one there, did Luke? He didn't have to. Probably one shot too premature there. But what can he do?
I could feel myself walking around the table before I even second shot.
That's the harder way of what it should be.
So the match is he's put himself back into this frame. But this is what Luke should have done last time. He doesn't have to go for anything stupid, he just fetches into play. Oh, it's even better. He might have to play a plant now though, I'm not sure he can. If he can see the one of the bottom, he will be going. But, feel the plants, yeah. Nice and steady with this plant. I see that a bit firm, but he's going to be okay. He's going to get a shot. You win, Sean? No.
Last 7-2.
Did you?
Basically, we're only going blind, man.
Oh.
He screwed us.
Did you?
He went one all. Slop into the 2-1 up. Slop in. Missed. He went harder to
Did
miss.
it?
He went harder to miss. Do that again. He only said.
Action, JC.
Oh boy, did
Oh yeah.
went in off in his singles. Guys, and then doubles was happening.
I know a lot about that. Yeah. Well, this is for the match for Luke. Oh, I tell you what, he might have got away with this. Has he landed straight? He's lucky to have a shot on it. He might have to take what the table offers him and drop this in and take the long black. He got the wrong side of the red there. You will always find a way, AD. Jacking up, this is dangerous. Yeah, he's for the match. Mr. Pierce. And if we watch the cue ball in the centre here, and this is slow dragging it. Oh, he's missed it. And there's another twist in this match here, and Chris has only got one shot for me. Play the yellow down the rail. Got to be careful because if it goes in, he's got no other shot. He could play the yellow or the bottom right. But play this. I'd play this cushion first, just before the pocket, and just kill the black. Oh, he's gone for the. Oh, has he got away with that? Has he got a snooker there? Or has it been left? It's an easy one for Luke. He knows he's got the match here. Game, set, and match. But from Chris, hit it way too hard down the rail there. I think he's tried to play it off the black. So Luke gets away with it at the end, 13-11. He set off well, and he found a bit of a dead spot in the middle. And Chris came back, and the conditions I don't think suited Chris. Luke held it together, and he's got the match under his belt, 13-11. Do hope you've enjoyed the stream tonight. Plenty of in there watching. If you do want to get involved, drop us a line on Facebook, get yourself in a cat, and we'll get you some games sorted out. There's plenty of players to choose from, but it's Luke Pearce who takes the spoils tonight, and they're still playing the final of the Flyer between Justin Riley and Adam Gissin. So we'll wrap it up on the stream, guys, and we'll see you on Saturday, where it's the World Cup of Pool. We open at 10 AM and the play starts at 11, so if you're not in it, get yourself down, come and watch some action, or tune in and watch it live. We'll be about all day, 48 players battling it out. So thank you guys, cheers Paul, have a great night, and night, God bless.
Well,